So here we go. But yeah, bro, we need a lock, bro.
Yeah.
Fair.
Okay. Dude,
Yeah.
I sorry, I was like laughing because of the little face you made.
Yeah. Preempty, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, okay, let's think. Comp wise. Okay. We're winning games. We need a winning game.
Arrows 100% could work.
Three, two, one, brawl!
Alright, let's do this. Oh my, you're
Kinda acrobat. Like, bro.
Stop, man. Back here with me. Back here. Just kidding. Hey, bro. Reflecting on my mistakes, moving forward.
Yeah.
Bro.
New lobby. I left completely, just joined me.
Okay, me too. Oh my god. Here, hold up.
It's over. It's over.
It's Jover. It's Jover. Okay. No. Let's sit down. Let's sit down really quickly.
Yeah. Let's think.
Let's think. No. Stop. Let's think.
Mm-hmm.
Look up. Let's think. Bro. Okay.
Ezio!
Okay. Okay. No. Okay. Meta. Old
Meta.
Drummond. Old Drummond. But here's the thing.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to play Olgrim?
Sure. But like, dude, here's the thing. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's the legends we're picking at this point because we're not like picking
Yeah.
off meta picks. I think it's just us.
Been thinking about that. I want to
Alright,
get
me
better at.
too.
Okay.
Me too. I'll tell you all of mine.
We'll pit Olgrim, obviously.
No, you're shit at him.
Okay, you're right. Unfavored that
Just kidding,
motherfucker. Nope, he's done. He's done. Okay.
Are you still streaming?
Yeah. Just cooked.
Okay. Okay.
Um. Okay, I have my picks.
All right.
What do you have?
Okay, I'm still picking. This is like a pocket pick
Oh, no.
situation.
No.
All right, I have my picks.
I have 6 characters.
I have I have way more than 6 characters.
Okay.
I have 12 characters.
Yeah.
Okay, what are your 6 characters? Wrong. I'm not literally saying that.
I have Shang, Olgrim, Terros, Rayman, Devil Jin, and Onyx.
I have Olgrim, Kaya, Teska, Double Jin, Rayman, Wushang, Bryn, Terra, Simugi, Cross, Hattori, and Jala.
Damn. Okay.
Okay.
Should we bring should we bring
Nope,
back
nope,
Chronix, bro?
Cross is just.
Well, Chronix was never a bad comp. It literally got played so much people got bored of it. It never got out of
No,
meta.
Cross got nerfed, bro. Cross got nerfed.
He's not like ass. One nerf doesn't make a character ass.
No. You're taking old Cross and making it to now Cross. That's the difference, bro.
Nuh-uh. I've been playing that bitch in ones, bro, and he's like hella insane, bro. Bro still kills like at 140.
Let's think. What's his meta right now? Like 100%.
Yeah, I mean, it's how it has been. You have Rayman.
Dude, like, I don't like the answer.
Who are you think about?
I Ultron, but like at the same time though, it's like we're inconsistent. I mean, we hit our peak with that comp.
Yeah, it's just,
We're not playing good with it right now.
yeah. I think what matters most is we have to feel confident on those legends, and as of right now, I don't feel confident on Olgrim. I bet I know you don't not feel confident on Kai. Like, I'm sure you feel confident, like your Kai's not bad, but I don't feel confident on Olgrim, and that's an issue.
Yeah. Oh no. Confidence. Who would you say is your most confident legend? Like, okay, how about this? Let's put it this way.
Mhm.
If you were to fight Boomy and Snowy right now, who would you play? Or Zen Hideaway, or like the best 2v2 team in the world. What legend are you picking?
Probably either Rayman or Jin.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna go Rayman.
Permanently?
As a new permanent 2's character, yeah, I'm gonna replace that
I'm
with
talking
Olgrim.
like, I'm talking like you're not getting off that legend. We're practicing. Like I'm telling like I don't care if we're feeling bad. I don't care if we're feeling ass, bro. We're playing the comp no matter what. So like pick your legend wisely. like wisely, because like I'm not hopping off that character.
Yeah, I'm gonna do Rayman.
Rayman.
Yeah, because Axe is still meta.
Gauntlet's are pretty decent.
I feel like gauntlets are like I feel really comfy on gauntlets, even though I'm not playing good. I still feel comfortable on them instead of Lance. So it's like I play Lance all right. It's just I'm in a lot of situations where I'm either putting myself in really easy punishes, or I'm getting myself punished, or it takes me too long to punish a move and shit. Gauntlets, I can have that less happen.
Spotify not working. Okay, there we go. Okay, well. Hmm. There's a handful of characters I really want to play and get good at, but as of right now, I want to be consistent.
Mm-hmm. This has
Yeah,
it's gotta be the one character.
I got it.
Mom,
I got it.
has got it. All right.
Here's the thing, I want to get Kaya 100, like really bad.
Yeah. I feel like ideally, like the I want to say ideally the two best picks that can go into Rayman would probably be Shang and Tezuka. Like as a perm solid duo. Like they made that like a perm team, one of those two. Because either one goes into it perfectly. It doesn't matter which one, but one of those two. Oh shit.
You know what?
Mom.
Thank you. No, I'll be okay. I'm liking Spear just because you're the axe. I'm liking Spear.
Yeah.
But let me think. Because Gauntless is good because of Wushang 6. But Bow and Axe is amazing just because of like little follow-ups like that.
Yeah.
Stage control. Think about stage control. Bow.
Yeah.
Gauntlets. You already have them. Alright, I have it. I have it. I'm just gonna do it, bro.
Ma, bro.
I'm just gonna stick with it, bro. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
And yet again, I also want to play this character. Who's your backup? You want to just do Jin as your backup?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Okay, you'll do Jin as your backup. I'll do Olgrim as my backup, and I'll just do Kaya.
I got you.
Because once that skin comes out, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick to my gut feeling, bro. I'm gonna become a Kaya player now. Alright, let's lose 500 elo before we learn our lesson.
Yeah. Oh wow, that key snapped us.
From why are we?
3, 2, 1,
From why?
brawl.
Make this like normal. I'm just gonna be playing off of you.
Almost. Ooh, that was a decent amount.
There you go.
Dominating.
Oh god. I said I'll be a Kaya player, bro. I'm telling you. I know how to do it. I did almost 800 damage, bro. Like, if you can hold your nunchuck throughout the whole entire game, then maybe we could play.
3, 2,
Oh, shit.
1, brawl!
Oh.
Bad rat.
Dominating! Shut down!
Oh, what?
Blue team wins!
Yeah. You suck.
My bad.
Think about it, bro. You're not transgender.
What?
You suck at the game. Therefore, you can't be a Rayman player. 'Cause
Bad
you're not
rat.
transgender.
3, 2,
But
Don't even
but
have the
then,
boost,
bro. But
It's the
then.
boost, bro. Become gay. You get a boost in skill, bro. 'Cause you're playing Rayman.
Maybe.
Yeah, you're bunny, bro. Start taking like testosterone pills or something, whatever they're called, to make you a female. Oh, you're cooked. I hate
Oh yeah, I'm cooked.
There you go. Who's over here?
Bro.
Get out.
Hello? Brother, what?
Blue team wins.
Fucking dare, bro.
You stink.
You stink, bro.
Go to bed with itchy butt, wake up with stinky finger head. Ew. I'm gonna play for a little bit longer. I have homework and shit, but I'm down to make this a comp though.
I got you.
I do like one more maybe, but it's just like, how do I say it?
Will you be back on later today?
Yeah, I think so. It depends on how long my homework goes because I hate.
You think your homework's gonna be over 9 hours?
No, I'll probably be back in like in the late afternoon, like how I always am.
I got you.
I'm gonna play for like 15 more minutes.
I got you.
So here's the thing though, right? Like, maybe the reason why I'm playing bad is because I expect like, I don't know. I'm expecting you to play like perfect.
Yeah.
like, I don't know.
Three,
Like, it's weird.
2, 1, brawl.
No, I know what you mean.
Like I'm not calling you bad. I'm just saying like, I'm playing off of you like 100%. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not like on my own. Like you do a move, I move in or something type shit.
Yeah.
When you're getting hit. I'm kind of like I'm playing support for you. It's just. Yeah, we gotta work on gauntlet bows. That's not gonna cut it. Okay, that's not.
How I dropped that.
Doing good, Grandma. Huh? What happened?
Blue team wins.
What happened? Yeah, I do. I'm doing it like in like 10 minutes, something like that, or you're gonna be getting on it, yeah. Oh, hey, Grandma. Remember that extra? Okay, I feel like stupid at the same time, but so you know that extra credit assignments I've been doing for like my government class? I don't know. I remember because on that one paper, right, I accidentally forgot to do my APA style sources, so I lost 10 points, but I still ended up getting an A on the paper. But my grade went from 149 to 105, just because my grade is so high. Even an A can drop me down that far.
Dang.
Yeah, but look, I know it's weird. Like I'm pretty sure if I even get 100%, I'll get dropped a little bit, just because that's how that works, I guess, or. Oh yeah, there's like 10 more extra credit assignments, so I mean, who knows? I might have like a 500% and just like might want to skip the last assignment. Yeah. Oh, I thought you saved me. Like, hey yo. Sick.
Fuck. I was just like fucking pre-firing everything and making it work.
Red
Got
team
a ground pound him,
wins.
so I knew he was gonna not jump.
Yeah, I think once you shut the Ilgrim and I go to and we get the skin shit, I think that'll also be really good fun.
Yeah, I know. Like, yeah. But, like, I love Kaya, dude. It's just yeah, sometimes.
Yeah.
Three, two, one, brawl.
ground pound here? Okay. Or retard, which one?
Nice.
Victory! Red team wins.
Yeah, Dabs King fell off when he went off. he should have stayed.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'll consider. Okay, here's the thing. I won't play Fulgrim in twos. I'll practice him once I get the skin.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be me and my thoughts in a dark room.
Heck shit.
I'm gonna be on my knees, like talking a
3,
hideaway.
2,
Show
1,
me.
brawl.
Just kidding. Let's see if I can talk to Blaze. Be like, hey Blaze, hi. Can you like sign my spear ski? I'm gonna ask Blaze if we could take a picture. Dude, I like Blaze, bro. My favorite pro player. Till I die, bro. So. Only I can play like him.
For real.
Whoa there, buddy. Come here. Okay. I guess not. You're just gonna run away from me. Get out of the way.
I can't do anything. I'm just falling to my death, bro.
He's gonna die. Why is he chasing you? Jump. Okay. We're gonna fall upstairs.
Red team wins.
Over there now. No, but yeah, let's try and get 25 this season.
100%.
You think it's possible?
Yeah.
I mean,
No,
we
it's
get what?
24 again. Got to 24, 19, so
Yeah, let's at least try and get like, yeah, we can get that.
yeah. We need to get there. We need to be in there consistently, though. We need to be consistent 23 or 24.
Yeah, no, because I'm gonna be honest with you. We're like consistently 22, which is not bad, but it's not good. It's not where we want to
Yeah.
be. Let's just
Yeah.
try and like see if we can be consistently 23.
Yeah.
You know?
Three, two, one, brawl.
I see.
Oh, that didn't hit him. I'm alive. Okay. What is this? I hate Enlight, bro. I hate every move on Axe, bro. I'm trying to follow up and he just always hits behind. That never works.
Retard.
My controller just couldn't pick. That was one
Red team wins.
Jews won't control me, but alright. Holy moly, bro.
Here, we have to. I'm thinking about changing our names right now. I'm thinking. You want to be Epstein Island? I'll be like the the kids or something.
Alright.
Like the victim.
Bro.
Epstein's favorite little kid.
the fuck?
Blue team wins.
I guess my Discord thinks it's a little funny.
Of course the
get
fucking.
I get to go put something in my Discord bio, right?
Mhm.
Can I read it? And it says just rank up.
Ball right. Ball right. Nah, bro, we're cooked.
I changed my thing. I want Diddy to oil me up. They're here.
Three, two, one, brawl.
That king came flying down.
I should just do Sig.
I was gonna get punished. You gotta think about that. It almost hit him. Oh,
Molly. I'm just gonna try my stalker, I can't do anything.
all good, all good. Yeah, just try and live, I guess. Yeah. That's over for me. Nice.
Oh, he just what? He just did ground pound while touching wall, bro.
Eli? Oh, I'm gonna...
There's no
Red
way.
team wins.
He did ground pound while touching wall?
Yeah, that's how he killed me. He didn't get any fucking like what's the word I'm looking for? like stun frames from touching wall. Like you can't just. Yeah, I don't fucking know how I did that, bro. Secret tech, I guess.
But yeah, I should get a webcam, huh?
You should.
Do I just, is it a USB that I just plug into my PC, then I could just like have it hang on top of my monitor?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay, good. Isn't yours a USB? Like, is it just a connected?
It's wired,
Yeah, yeah, that's
but
what
yeah,
I
it's
mean.
a,
Like,
yeah,
you
it's a
just plug it in.
USB. Yeah,
Okay, you just plug it into your PC. Okay.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, brawl!
And Sig. Like, Kings. He has too much of an ego and just runs around. I think so, bro. I don't know.
Blue team wins.
I'm liking Rayman though.
Yeah, I just gotta improve them.
Yeah.
Three, two, one, brawl!
Almost. I think he should have just Sarah just to keep it. Play it
Yeah.
safe. I'll get that. I'm alive. I'm alive. Gonna chill down here until the safety can back up. No.
Double knockout.
No, it's- Not too close.
Good game. Red team wins.
Multiply with my cup.
Hold on, chat. Let me move that up. Is it just them nonstop?
3, 2, 1, brawl.
Nice. Nice. Nice.
Ooh, okay, he's like, I knew he's good. Man, your gauntlet's not a game, twin.
Blue team wins.
Holy shit.
Mala,
I just
mala.
don't know how to stop jumping.
Yeah.
They get ground pounded their hand.
Yeah.
I just thought about it. You know, I just realized, dude,
Listen.
this is a comp. This is Rising Soul, if you think about it. Because when Soul is
Mhm.
mirror matching an Olgrim, he just plays Rising on the card.
Shit.
So I'm guessing if you want to, we can look at past like tournaments when they're actually playing this.
Yeah.
You have to get the bunny skin, turn trans, and then
Like
like
get the
3,
fucking
2,
metal
1,
one or whatever.
brawl.
oh racer a lot.
Oh no, I have that one. The like the one that just recently came out, like the rock one or whatever.
Oh, the special skin.
Yeah. I might.
Oh, that's a fumble. I would get Raymond, like the Ray Nemesis one. That's my favorite.
You know.
Yeah, skin's really cool. Should have just D-Light there, I could've. Like there again, bro, I can literally recovery out of your D-Light there.
Oh yeah.
Hey, he's in stun frames, you can't hit him yet.
Wow, I killed him with one move. Oh wow, I caught that.
The combo.
Dominating.
Watch, these guys are gonna be 2400. I can just silent air that. I can go up there and it would be like there or something, and then you can end sig. Okay, who do you think these guys are gonna be? Because I'm on 3 stocks and they're playing like this.
2080.
Okay.
Maybe like base 21.
Okay. They're gonna be 2800s, but they're Middle Eastern pro players because who plays Arcadia?
Oh, you're gonna throw him into it.
Alright. 2080.
Blue team wins.
Wow.
That's Elo then.
Worst 21s of my life. Alrighty then, but hey man, that's my last game though.
I got you.
I'll probably be on later in the afternoon or something.
I got you. Continue then, or we can watch the rest of the tourney then hop on.
Alright, but
Okay, I'll see you.
alright, see you later, bro.
Alrighty, chat. We're gonna go into watching the new tourney. So I'm gonna join the Legion VC, which is the org I'm in, and we're gonna watch some of our players whoop ass in the tourney. So let's never mind. Are they not streaming yet? Let me check. If not, we can play ones until they are. They are not streaming yet.
And he did it. One damage.
Oh, why are they not streaming yet? When was their schedule supposed to be today? Supposed to be at 12 p.m. I guess they'll start it at 2. Like, bro. What are we doing? Let's go in here. I'm gonna just play ones for a bit. Let some Steam it. Let me switch accounts. Okay, there we go. We should be loading up now. Go play some Rayman in the ones queue. Oy, oy, oy.
Online. Cross.
Or yeah, we'll do some cross games first. We'll totally lose like 2 cross games. Chino.
Three, two, one, brawl.
Bro, I fucked myself over because I did down air. I did do GCD light, but I did down air myself. Yeah, he killed himself as well. Okay. Need to keep my lead.
Player 2 wins.
Great job. Lies, bro, thumbs down, and
Rematch. Rayman.
that's not very nice.
3, 2, 1, brawl! Player 1 wins. Rayman.
Damn. Crazy work.
Online.
The
Rayman.
toxicity, bro. Snowy client.
Three, two, one, brawl! 2, 1, brawl!
Oh wow.
Player 1 wins.
Let me check. They are finally live now. Okay, let's go. I didn't charge my phone as well. Ugh.
Welcome to Brawlhalla.
And welcome everybody to the final portion of the Winter Doubles Championship here from the North American region. You can see it right there, beautiful sunny Atlanta, Georgia, just as it exists today, flying through the wonderful landscape on your screen. But that's not the greatest thing you're going to see today. The greatest thing you're going to see is the Brawlhalla gameplay that we have coming out for you. It's me, Sparky878, here on the desk. Joined alongside me are Dara Mgar and Turn Down for Walter.
It looks exactly the same as when I went on the run
Yeah.
today. Snow and everything.
Beautiful.
I love it.
Picturesque
Castle
outside,
in
they
the
would even say.
It was really, yeah, it's really just a beautiful sight. I'm excited, guys. We got some great Brawlhalla action coming at you today.
Yeah, we got some great stuff coming in for you this weekend. Dara, how you feeling today?
I am feeling excited. North America is the doubles region at the moment, and we'll talk about
Ugh,
all the things
let's
eventually
get
at some point
excited,
in another
chat.
Yeah, this is one of the coolest regions for 2s at the moment, if not the coolest region for 2s. We just have so much top talent here.
Now, before we get into the specifics of that, we want to throw over to some Brawlhalla news here. Some important stuff you got to keep looking out for. The Winter Doubles Championship drops. Yes, that is right. They're available on official and partnered streams from February 26th through March 3rd. So make sure you look alongside the category to see if, oh, maybe your favorite player is doing a watch party or streaming their POV through the tournament. If they are a partnered stream, you can also gain the drops through that as well. You can see the time breakdowns. 1 hour, you get the Vector Doodle. Go all the way to 5 hours, you get the Neo City Greatsword, and then 7 hours, you get the Outlaw Loki skin. Yes, that's right, the Outlaw Loki skin. Those are your Winter Doubles Championship drops.
I think that's pretty nice also that like it says how much time you need to watch.
Heck yeah,
Because
chat.
every single time people in chat are like, am I gonna make it? Am I cooked? And like now you know, guys, you're not
now you
cooked.
know
Just
exactly how long it
tune
takes.
in.
And don't worry if it takes a little while to go from like your Twitch inventory into the game. Make sure your Ubisoft account is linked and all that is good to go. Don't worry, you can be patient. You don't have to spam the moderators time after time because that happens every weekend and that's okay. We know you want your amazing rewards, but don't worry, you're gonna get them.
I still haven't done it. And I really should do it. I'm still waiting for the points, but yes, I need to adapt. I need to adapt and change because I want my skins. I want the Loki.
Everybody loves their cosmetics. I agree with you. But you know what everybody else also loves? You're here. You're watching Brawlhalla Esports. That means you love competition. You love the crucible of Brawlhalla Esports. You can go to brawlhalla.com/BH
What's the set?
community. That's B for Brawl, H for Halla community, and see the entire landing page.
So we're not gonna tell us. Oh wait, okay. Oh shoot.
And of course, for all my South American fans out there,
Aquatic and
we have
Sweaty
SSL
Me
coming as well.
against
And then we also
Draggy and
have, some other
Asterix.
tournaments below. You have like you have Brawl League Legend Lock Blasters. That's where a tournament where everybody has to play Blasters. You also have a couple Our Style tournaments coming up for another mode, not just the standard 1v1, not the 2v2, but it's the Kung Foot mode. Our Style is the king of the other separate game modes. They always got something cooking with Brawl Ball and Kung Foot, and I've heard that they have a Morph tournament coming up as well. So keep your eyes peeled on brawlhalla.com/BH community.
Yeah, no, all that looks so exciting because you know the community events are just like such a lifeblood of the game. You know, there's a lot of time in between the main events, but guys, another event coming on up is going to be triples. You can sign up now brawlhalla.com/challenger. Sparky, I know that you've casted quite a bit of the triples.
I have. It's definitely a different game mode compared to 1v1s and 2v2s, and also it's very different in terms of like who comes out on top. If you look at the other Eternal Sports modes as well, if you look at like Brawl Ball, who's winning the Brawl Ball games, guess what? Usually the guys from Our Style or from the Brawl Ball community. Same thing from Kung Foot as well, but triples is a little bit different. Usually you see like 3 pro players who are homies all getting together and just ripping up the queue. So if you guys are interested in that, if you want to sign up for it, like Dara said, go to brawlhalla.com/challenger. Of course, this is an an official tournament from Eternal Sports. So we just had the community portion. Now we got the official tournament portion as well. So if you want to play, brawlhalla.com/challenger, or of course, keep your eyes peeled to brawlhalla.com/schedule for when the stream will be happening that you can watch if you are a fan.
I actually love this format so much, so I'm really excited to see it in action again. I know there was some crazy blaster tech that was uncovered the last time that we had a triple tournament, at least the last time I casted one. So
it's chaotic. You get to see so many different like new things coming out of it. You also get new maps as well. So it's just a complete departure. It's not like, oh, 1v1 and 2v2, you know, they have their similarities. So 3v3, it's probably a little bit different, but it also has a lot of carryover. Like there's so many different things in 3v3 that make it a really special mode. But that's not all we have for you right now. We also have the Winter Championship Bundle. Ding, ding, ding. Guess what, everybody? This is the most cost-effective way to get Mammoth coins. So if you're a value head like myself, make sure to pick this one up. If you're a Scythe player, unlike myself, you can also pick up one of the coolest looking scythes in the entire game. When this one is gone, there are going to be a bunch of people who are going to be crying, screaming, begging for it to come back. So don't be someone who doesn't have that amazing scythe on your account.
Yeah, that looked pretty cool. Was that like a ski shoved into the boot? What is actually the handle?
I didn't even notice. I'm too busy looking
like
at
like a stick or like a branch that's just in an ice skate or something like that. I think it's fun. It's a good time. It's a good time. Yeah, you don't want to miss out on it.
No.
So that's a little bit of the administrative stuff that we wanted to get out of the way. And before we actually get into our predictions and all that fun stuff that we love to tune into the pre-show for, we have the prospective coming your way. And
what's
not
up,
just
guys?
We have 2 professional players coming in here. We have experience in Made, one of the best 2v2 teams at one point, but also individually 2 amazing 2v2 players and 1v1 players in their own rights as well. Do we have you guys on the horn yet?
No, nigga, I don't feel you, bitch. Watch out. We can't. Yeah, can you hear me?
We can hear you. Can you hear us? Experience and Mate, I heard both of your voices.
Shut up, nigga.
Welcome to the pre-show. This is Sparky 878. Welcome to the broadcast.
He's very quiet.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you turn me up? Turn my left headphone up.
I was literally mid-class.
I think that's what they say in the booth.
Yeah, they do.
He's
They
looking
do.
at me
yeah.
like I'm crazy.
Give me some snare. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Experience and Made. Can you hear me at an
I didn't know
acceptable
it was quiet,
volume?
dude.
I
I'm
didn't,
not
I didn't know
having
that
blast.
you made music like that, Spiky.
I spit bars.
Sparky
Hold on.
878.
I drop bars.
Oh.
Yeah.
He does. He can do a lot.
You get me in the booth with a producer?
You really can do.
Oh, I'm causing some
It's
problems.
pretty. It's pretty insane. It's pretty insane.
Experience and Made, do we have you on the line yet? I heard you just a moment ago.
Not yet. The
We're still waiting on Experience and Made. Okay, look like we had some technical
We'll get him back.
difficulties.
We'll get him
Maybe
back.
we'll get him back in a sec. But one thing that we want to talk about are some teams, of course. Let's
Bro.
talk about the teams that we're going to be expecting in the North American region. I think North America is really interesting right now as a region because obviously everybody watched the World Championship. They know Zen and Hideaway are coming into this as the world champions. You saw the interview with Zen. He's just your typical nonchalant Zoomer. He said, you know, it's how it be. He wasn't acting like he just won Brawlhalla's biggest tournament. So coming into this, you have them, but then everybody else, or a lot of other teams, have been like swapping up their teammates. Balloon Boy's no longer with Radish because Radish is in Japan for school. You have some old pros that are
What?
retiring, like Experience is retired now. I can't remember if Made is specifically retired, but other than that, like we have a lot of potential room. We have like a power vacuum other than Zen and Hideaway kind of at the top in North America. I think it makes it a really interesting scene right now, and we have no idea who's going to fill those spots, or even if the teams that we're seeing play together today are going to extend even into spring championship.
Yeah, I think this is such an interesting dichotomy in North America. So one of the narratives I had teed up last year was this whole idea of teams restructuring is like the relationship talk. You know, you're like, what are we? Are we gonna stick this one out together? Is it meant to be? Like, you know, do we see ourselves doing this for a long term? Do we have a future together? And you know, for Zen and Hideaway, they've defined the relationship. It has been this way forever, and I think it will remain this way at least for the foreseeable future. That's a pretty big difference maker. Obviously, they're the world champions, like you just said. I think they're the team to look out for. I would be shocked if they were beaten today, because they have just so much team synergy that all of the other teams, or most of the other teams,
The first game's about to start. It's gonna be
I
Aquatic
talked to
and
Zen Hideaway a
Sweaty
little
against
bit about how
Draggy
they
and
felt going
Asterix.
into Winter Championship, especially winning the World Championship and then going into Winters, because sometimes a lot of people will feel like a lot of pressure to perform, especially with how goofy Winter Championship can be. You never know how it's going to end up. So I asked both of them how they felt. Obviously, Zen, this is not the first time that he's won the World Championship and then had to snowball that into the Winter Championship. He did it when he won a previous World Championship alongside Godly in 2v2s, and of course he did it with Hideaway. So he said, yeah, there's not really much difference. I might have been a little bit nervous when it happened before, but I have zero nerves right now. It seems like Hideaway is also very confident going into this one. I think they had some practice together, but Zen said that like they don't have a lot of top teams added on Steam, so it's not like they're scrimming a lot or getting into that like focused gameplay. I'm eating my words immediately? That's crazy. Before we move on to the rest of what you're saying, we do have a report. We have an upset report here. That's insane. Zen and Hideaway have been upset by Fox Noodles and Softy.
Okay, so take back literally everything I just said, right? Because I think there's such a crazy thing to assume that I don't even think it's that controversial to be like, damn, the team that plays with each other a lot more often is probably going to win. But that upset is actually absurd. Like, I don't understand how that even could have been.
All right, never mind. We've been lied to.
Yeah, I was pointing to the bracket just now. Actually,
Did we just get lied to on the internet? Are you kidding me? I'm losing my mind.
we misinformed all of you just now. Zen and Hideaway, they're still the team to beat. Zen and Hideaway, the last opponent.
This is the PJ disinformation campaign. He went into the production office and delivered this information, and of course they trusted him.
Yo, everyone in chat, LPJ.
Oh.
That was crazy.
Bro.
Future got 17.
All of the mistakes
He's
that he made.
cackling in the back like a freak. This is
sport
insane.
that
I
nigga.
can't believe this. You're so,
Future.
you suck. I can't believe you just
He's
did
some
that to us. My
2600.
heart just jumped out.
Nah,
of
his
my
name is
chest from that.
Futures.
Zen and Hideaway.
Oh,
Number
there we
one
go.
team.
He got
Go ahead.
17th with Pillow.
You know, the team that everybody's looking at.
Yes.
Synergy is a cut above the rest. And just to clarify, they have not yet
Mikhail
been
got
upset. Well, I
33rd.
don't know if they're going to get
Oh,
upset
yes,
at all
he
today
plays-
because
he
they were
plays
just
200
that good.
subs.
But
Exactly.
Oh,
you
there you
wanted
go.
to go ahead and talk about the next team. I want to talk about the next team. I
Please
think you about to bring up
They
Balloon
They
Boy
played
and
place
Moni.
33rd.
That's exactly who we're talking about
That's
here.
kinda crazy.
PR4 and PR number 18, Balloon Boy and Money, respectively. Excuse me, Moni, respectively. One thing I'm worried about with this team is obviously Balloon Boy and Radish, a very strong team.
And
They played
Atropolis
very,
and
very
Calm
well.
Cross
They've
at
been, like,
49.
they've sort of become a fan favorite to the point that, like, at CEO, like, I saw people, like, screaming for Radish in ways that, like, no one has screamed for Radish in a very, very long time. Walter was one of them. So, yeah, with that,
Pretty sure my stream is further ahead than
Really
Ty's.
solid names in twos. Moni has never been like the greatest 2v2 player. It kind of mirroring what Skeldra does in EU, or back when
What'd you mean?
Skeldra was more in his prime. He was a really strong 1v1 player, but then in
What'd you
2v2
say?
he struggled to make the great sword work with anybody, and he would kind of
I
rotate
got
teammates
you.
around. He would do well. Like Moni's PR 18, so he's not a bad 2v2 player by any means. He's a very good 2v2 player. But one thing that did stick out for me is they are the highest peak elo 29.
I'm not full screening, bro. I'm not.
2v2 leaderboard.
I like
So
to
they've
see
been
the chat.
grinding, which is huge. I think that's fantastic. And they have a higher peak elo than the second place peak elo by
Aquatic
over
is
50, which when you get to 3,000 elo or
Hey, what
almost
up?
3,000 elo,
with the
that
chat,
is
bro.
a massive
just let that be
divide. You're
known.
winning games and you're getting a handful of elo each time. So that is a huge difference, and I got to give them props for really grinding.
Yeah, and there's something I want to mention, which is just I think Balloon Boy, like no matter who the teammate, not calling
That's
Moni
cool,
random,
bro.
not calling him
I
anybody,
prefer to
I'm
watch
saying
it
no
like
matter
this.
who the teammate,
Bro,
I think he's going to do well in the 2 setting. And Moni, you know, even if his
But I
PR
prefer it
usage
like
doesn't
this.
necessarily
Bro, you a
reflect it,
dumb
he
nigga.
does have some pretty good twos
No,
places. He
not.
got
I have a
7th at the
preference.
bottom
It's literally the
championships.
same thing.
He got 7th at the spring championships.
It was
he got
not,
7th
because then
at
I can't
Maximum.
tab out if
So Moni
I
is
want to
definitely
like
still
this.
a force to be reckoned
Gotta do
with
extra
in,
steps.
the 2 scene. I feel like his name doesn't get brought up that much.
Bro, you
So
literally gotta
Moni,
press F.
and Balloon Boy, you know, they're a bit of a wild card.
Press
So
F
we
on your
don't
head,
know how
nigga.
well they're going to perform. I have a feeling that it's going to be a minimum of top 8. Good
My
feeling
bad.
it's going to be a top 4 as well. They could make any win happen, or they could also get knocked down a little
Yeah,
bit.
I mean, not to mention, they also
Yeah.
got second at a Frostbite event last
Nick, yeah.
which is pretty good placement, I would say. The Balloon Boy dilemmas in
2024.
twos is sure was what like started my whole discussion point on like the relationships getting all jumbled up in the doubles format, right? Because Balloon
It's
Boy
not my
and
music, right?
Hideaway, I
Gonna
remember I
say.
think it was you and I actually casting when Balloon Boy and Hideaway won their first tournament in twos together, and it was crazy, like this unprecedented thing. They were waiting for that one victory. Then Hideaway goes and runs off with Zen into the sunset, and the two of them are happy as a lark, right? But Balloon Boy is looking for a new teammate. I think he found a good home, hopefully this weekend with Moni. But it's just such an interesting shuffle that's been happening with a lot of these players, right? Because as you said before, Radish is in Japan. That was a teammate that we were seeing pretty consistently in the past. Where they're going to land, I think top 8 is a pretty safe prediction as well. I know they're projected to get there by seeding. I wouldn't be surprised if they make it to the top 4 stand as well. So.
Yeah, I think there's
Nice
definitely a
one.
lot of room that they have in front of them, and they can definitely fill that with all the space that they're able to take.
Balloon and Monty
The Zariel
pizza.
coming in from Balloon Boy, and almost certainly the Amugi coming in from Moni. I think this could be a really fantastic team. This is going to be their first official tournament. You mentioned the Frostbite. This is going to be their first official tournament together, put on by Brawlhalla Esports and
there's
not
a
a
lot of
community
pressure.
tournament. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of pressure on this one. I'm sure there's a lot of pressure on Moni as well, because he's having to fill some very big shoes of Radish.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm excited to see them go at it. It's gonna be fun. It's also going to just like depend on, you know, Great Sword and 2s can always be like a little bit inconsistent. It depends, you know, on like the size of the stage. Stage picks I think matter so much for Great Sword in 2s. But we got to talk about the next team. One of NA's staples is going to be Rise and Soul.
Yeah, this is one of the few teams that actually is staying together, a team that has played together with each other recently, and that is Rise and Soul, PR 6 and 13 respectively. This is going to be another Kaya Olgrim team potentially here. They have a
Rise and
lower
Soul are
seed,
playing
though.
together?
That could
Oh,
be a little
Lord.
bit difficult
Thought
for
they
them.
was
They
done
don't seem
teaming.
worried about it, but they could have a lower, or they do have a lower seed going into this because Soul did not make it out to BCX. Rise played alongside of Godly, and I believe he got like 5th or something like that. An amazing placement, but their seed is going to be hurt by this, the way seeds are calculated. It's based on both players together as a team, and I think a little bit separately as well. But yeah, Seoul not making BCX means that their seed is going to be quite a bit lower than you might expect, given how successful they've been in the region. But they bounced back and forth over the past year, like all throughout 2025, between 4th and 2nd place. So I think a top 8, a top 6 is all but a given, especially in this region right now, with all of the teams shaking up. And it's like they're one of the main ones who are still sticking together.
Yeah, I think this one's really interesting in terms of, again, that like bigger narrative of where the teams end up when everything gets kind of like solidified and glued down. Zen and Hideaway, of course, were the team that we were all looking out at because they've been sticking it out together for a very long time now. And this is another one. I mean, I'll spoil my predictions a little bit. I have them getting 3rd here because I think that is so much value to have a consistent teammate with you through thick and thin. That you can maybe squeak some wins by some teams that are a little bit higher seeded than you, that might be a little bit fresher in terms of like just pairing off for the first time.
So we don't want to get out of here without talking about one more team here, and then yet again, it's another new team. It is Guichabu teaming up with Raid. Now, as for their practice, I talked to Guichabu a little bit about this, and he said he's mostly been focused on 2v2. Like I brought this up on the 1v1 pre-show, where he's not really the biggest 1v1 practicer. He's more focused as a 2s player. So he came into this, and I asked them how much they practiced, and they played some ranked, but the big thing I'm worried about for this team is Guichabu said they haven't practiced combos together once, which could be a little scary. It can turn those 2v1 situations where like everybody is last stock red, and they can turn that into, or maybe the two members on his team are last stock red and the other person is like yellow or orange, and if they lock in that combo, they get the KO and it's over after that. And if they're not able to do that, and all of a sudden those games turn into the 1v2 player winning, that could be a little bit difficult. But Guichabu is obviously an amazing strong 2v2 player, so is Raid as well. I believe they're going to be coming in with probably the Queen Nai. I don't know exactly what Raid's going to be coming in with this because I haven't seen Raid too often. They have been grinding and ranked a little bit. I know Guichabu has played a fair number of ranked games with Inevitable. I just assume that's Raid because that's the higher 2v2 partner he has on the leaderboard, but he's also been playing a little bit with Balloon Boy as well.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. We don't know how well they're going to perform, but also Guichabu just so good in 2s. We definitely know him mostly from playing with Hexo, and we know his ability to be able to cheese stocks off the top. So even if they don't have the combos, guess what? It is Queen Nai in 2s, and this is maybe one of the best Queen Nais of all time. But I think that's enough of the individual spotlight on the teams. Now let's talk about us and our predictions.
I'll start because I kind of already spoiled one. I have Rise Soul getting 3rd. I do think that the value of having a teammate that you are consistently partnering with matters a lot, and I think this weekend is going to be really important in how I personally evaluate 2's performances moving forward, especially if some of the other teams we see here stick it out together and kind of like, again,
that nigga does not care.
And become a static 2's team. In 2nd, I have Marky Moon Future Bubble, and then in 1st place, I have Zen and Hideaway. They seem pretty inevitable to me.
Yeah,
I woke up at 1.
I would agree with you on Zen and Hideaway. I also have them as my first placed pick.
I was up till 4 a.m.
If they get beaten here
I got off work
somehow,
at
I mean,
11.
that'll make for a fantastic
Or
start.
I got off work at
They're just such
11:30.
a powerful team in NA at the moment. In 2nd place, I have Rise and Soul, just because they have such a good repertoire.
Bro, because I don't want to get off work and then come home and go back to work.
In 3rd place, I have Balloon Boy and Moni, because again, you said that they've been practicing. This team could reach some new heights. Balloon Boy, always excellent in 2s. Moni, no slouch in 2s either. I'm excited to see them go at it, but in my mind, I have the consistency of Rise and Soul above.
Somehow I got a cut on my finger from
For me,
brooming.
in 3rd place, I have a team that we didn't get a chance to talk about too much because we ran out of time here on the pre-show. Marky Moo and Future Bubble. They have a renewed focus on 2v2. I asked Future Bubble how he's preparing for this, and he says, man, all we can really do, you don't know how much we've been practicing, all we can really do is let the gameplay speak for itself, Hans Niemann style. Then in 2nd place, I have Rise and Soul. I look at them getting multiple 2nd place finishes, and I see all of the people, all of the shuffling that's gone around. I think this is a shoe-in for 2nd place, and that's because you called them inevitable earlier. I think that is largely the right way to think here about Zen and Hideaway, the world champions, going into this.
I'm finna wear gloves today, bro.
Themselves. I think they're going to be ending this one with a gold.
I don't even know what I'm gonna be on today, but I don't know if people are gonna be coming in because it's supposed to be raining today. Luckily.
What do you guys think?
Yeah, I'm excited.
But,
I'm feeling
you
like a
know,
little
they
bit
got
left out
soup,
that I didn't
so
put Future
people will
Bubble in
probably
the
come in
group.
because
You have
It's
time.
such a
soup and
shame.
warm,
It's such a
right?
shame.
Soup and
I
cold
didn't know
weather.
this. I did not know that the gameplay would speak for itself. They consistently place high. They consistently place well, but they don't always take it home. At least in the past
kind of soup y'all
years.
niggas got?
So I didn't have them in my top 3. But I want to be
Broccoli,
impressed. I love
cheddar,
them as a team.
country
I also
potato.
think that they both want to do people. So I'd like to see them succeed. So,
What's the
you
other
know, didn't wanna
jazz?
come off as
There's
being
rotel,
negative.
there's chili, there's veggie chili, there's
All right, let's
aju.
get a look at what schedule we have coming up next.
Um,
Turn down for Walter. Who we got coming up?
Let's talk
There's
about
some
it.
that
What do
I'm-
you mean Aquatic is coming up for our first matchup against Asterix
Yeah,
and
it's just like
Draggy.
beans and
Then we got
stuff
Moni
instead
and
of
Balloon
like
Boy. We already
meat.
talked about them earlier today. I can never pronounce Udahog.
And then-
Udahog?
Udega.
Udega?
What else?
No.
Like you at Talladega? That's Udega.
And Wulala is coming up. Then of
There's
course
some
the
other ones.
inevitable
I'll
Zen
forget.
and
Oh,
Highway
tomato
versus
soup,
to
mac
be
and
determined,
cheese.
and Guichibu and Raid, which is a matchup
And then
I'm
there's
very
one more.
excited about, of
I just don't
course,
remember.
Queen Nine.
Oh,
Sticks
I
out
have
like
a
a
sheet
sore
right
thumb
here.
sometimes in this twos meta versus two.
All right, country potato, broccoli cheddar, chicken tortilla, tomato, chili, veggie chili, chicken and dumplings, and fire roasted vegetable.
Desperately begging for in just a few moments. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you in a few.
LPJ, LPJ,
I don't
LPJ,
like 'em.
LPJ.
They also got they got Caesar salad, chicken Caesar, garden salad, chicken garden, grilled chicken, chef salad, Savannah salad, Southwest chicken avocado salad, and pecan berry salad. They got just a spud, craft your own, Spud Max, Chipotle chicken and bacon spud, Black Angus spud, and veggie spud. And then they got this new Southwest barbecue spud.
All the spud in that shit, ain't it?
It's just baked potatoes, but they call us spuds.
Spud, nigga. I just think
Every time I hear it, yeah, I was gonna say.
that shit bad, bro. Y'all get the giggling out there, I'll make some spud for a nigga, bro. Hell no.
And then they got pizza and stuff too.
Got everything, ain't it?
Yeah, flatbreads and kids pizzas and stuff. They got a bunch of menu items, bro. These fat niggas is fighting over a cocaine.
Nigga, you act like you do that. Nigga, on God, I'll scrap one of y'all and blow this up to.
On who?
Nigga, on God, bitch, what?
Hey, bro, you wouldn't scrap one of us if we punched you in your face. Nigga, my life depending on it, nigga, I'll beat you to death.
Nigga, your ass gonna hang your own self, nigga, fuck you.
Why would I think about doing that when I could just do it to you?
You don't have the power capable of doing that.
Who doesn't?
You don't, nigga, it's not
Welcome
powerful enough.
everybody to
Only
the
that dick
Winter
nigga like
Doubles
sending souls
Championship
to
here for North
Wow.
America. This is the final
Oh,
day
fuck.
of doubles action. We're going to be going in
Wow.
with our region and my favorite region for doubles. I'm
First
excited
thing
to
I
go at
come
this.
back
PJ,
to is
how
a
are
fat
you
dick
feeling
nigga
today,
like
my friend?
Cynic Souls
feeling
can.
like I got
Yeah,
betrayed
you
by
heard
my
that one,
friends.
Swan?
No, I'm just kidding. I messed up on the report.
Thug it out, nigga.
I'll take the heat for that. I messed up.
Oh, so you got work today?
Totally on me. However, I'm excited to get into some Brawlhalla action. We'll move past that one quickly as we have our
You trying to throw the screen share?
It looks like Zen Hideaway, Money, and Balloon Boy, or Moni, I'm sorry. We're going to see that very early on here in the bracket. Of course, Balloon Boy and Moni.
shit.
Balloon Boy is teaming with Moni because Radish is currently in Japan right now. Shout out to Radish. Hopefully you're having a great time doing that. Zen and Hideaway, however, the world champions, the reigning world champions, looking to continue their dominance in the 2v2 space.
Now,
Should be a good matchup.
PJ, I don't mean to cut you off. I don't think this is going to be Zen and Hideaway going up against Balloon Boy and Moni. This is going to be Aquatic and Sweaty going up against Astriolol and Draggy. So a little bit of
Oh,
misinformation
she
there. My
brushed her teeth.
apologies, guys. But we're going to be getting into this one. This is going to be great. These are the two people that I've played twos
Okay.
with, and they've denied me playing twos many, many times, specifically
So
Astriolol
disappointed,
and
bro.
Draggy. I'd hop into VC and ask them to play, and they don't play because they're fake. but that's okay. Aquatic
is
and
always
Sweaty
there.
going at
Yo,
it. This is
why did she
two
say all
teams.
that?
I'm excited to see who's going to win this.
what's
I
that?
don't know who is going to win.
She
I've got a little bit
she
of
just
bias going into
said,
this.
bro, these are
But
two
how
people.
do you
These are
feel?
two people that I've asked to play twos
I
with
think it's gonna
before,
be a
and two
good
people that
matchup.
have
I think looking at
denied
it
playing
here,
twos with
Draggy
me,
is, like,
and
your
I've hopped in
favorite
VC
player
to
to
ask them if they
player.
want to play twos,
Draggy's
and they
always
said
talked
no
about in
because they're
contention of,
fake.
like, oh, who's next up? Who is going to be the next person that's going to be like a top tier threat in the 1v1
She's
space?
straight?
And it's always Draggy. I've been hearing about Draggy,
That didn't
like
sound
the inner
personal.
rumblings of Draggy for such a long time, and
I
Draggy
would
finally
call her a
making
dork in the
a top
chat,
8
but I'm
appearance
not
in
gonna
this
do that.
1v1 space. He's been playing a lot of that 7 pick, and
I think
kind
Aquatic
of hope
is
that we would
funny.
get more
Bro, I
7
ain't
here,
gonna lie.
as we saw it a lot in South America. But
It'll be the Onyx. Oh,
Yeah.
not the Onyx, excuse me.
Nah, I call
The
one
Zol.
of them niggas
The
a
Zol.
Zol in twos. Yeah, that's a bit of a devastating pick because sometimes when you're edge guarding, the D-Sig can
Sweet.
be massive.
He's
You
sweet.
can get stocks out so early, and having Axe and Cannon as well, this can be a
Where
very
that dumb nigga
explosive
die?
pick. But then on behalf of
Okay,
Sweaty and
nigga,
Aquatic,
I'm
we'll
sweet.
be
I'm
seeing
sweet,
the Telos and the Blinn,
Wow.
two classic twos picks, as well as for Astro, we'll
Is
be
that
seeing
not a
the
reasonable
Kaya.
response?
So
Like,
we're
what?
going to be jumping into
Yeah.
game number 1. This is an exciting way to kick off the day. Everybody, we are in winner's side of top 32, and let's get it going.
five?
Draggy already opening off hot, catching Sweaty, mashing a recovery out of disadvantage.
I thought
yeah,
you were
Draggy's
me
kind of
throwing
something you have to
ass.
worry about. In the one space, you see Draggy playing a legend like 7, but here picking up another heavy weapon in the axe to try to get some space between. Sweaty getting the party started with the
Apparently that
terrorist pick
nigga-
here. That's found a lot of success.
Yeah,
A little team
Kyron.
damage to the red team there as the down signature will hit Sweaty,
Yep.
but Sweaty will make it back quickly. Draggy
Apparently
will
that
take some space with the
nigga
cannon,
fucking
and you're seeing a
Lincier just
lot of
gave
that
us
right now,
mad
with Draggy
boost.
playing point very heavily, holding forward with that cannon
shit.
on the other side.
I mean, he
of
also just
Astro.
texted me saying he.
Chase dodge was so
Yeah, bro, I wanna be a
aggressive that
Monte,
D-Light
bro.
neutrally was able to KO off the top.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
man.
Draggy wanted that
Yo,
stock.
got
He
30
needed it.
boost
Aquatic
now.
getting back on, missing the sail in
Where he
out
get all
of
them
space,
boosts
actually
from?
able to
1,
get a little
2,
whiff
3,
punish,
4.
but
He
Aquatic
did the
just
method.
switching up the
He
side
knows
stick,
the
giving
method, but I don't know how he knows it.
Draggy gonna be losing his first
Oh,
stock. Astro in a
word.
nasty position off stage, sweating.
Nigga, there's
But
a
wait a
method.
second. He was
Ah,
up on the
yo,
stage,
I ain't gonna
ground
lie,
pound
let's
bounced
hear it.
on
Go
the
ahead,
stage.
bro.
I cannot believe that happened.
Yeah, just more
Yeah,
random oddities and
Ty,
super
there's
kicks
a
into
there's a
effect here. Down
method.
we'll find the KO.
I don't know how
Once it
niggas
goes
do
off
it,
to
but they
Astro,
get a
then
whole
Cider
bunch
off
of
the wall
bots
from
in the
Draggy,
server,
punishing,
like not bot bots, but
Aquatic,
like
I'm
alt
sorry,
accounts,
going for that edge guard.
and
Astro, three-piece there
niggas
with a
just
double
start
recovery to end
spamming
it off.
boost.
Getting so much damage on Sweaty Meat, who has to barely make it back with that side of the recovery. Comes in on the other side with the blue team, isolating the
Yeah,
1v1
we
very
had
well here.
like
Draggy winning the Axe
2
1v1
different niggas
versus
do it
Aquatic.
for us before.
Astro just
They ran
covered
out,
Draggy's
but
back
we
into
had
Aquatic.
them.
Let's see what the opening is. Gonna be
Just
missing the neutral,
one was
missing the
from
sideline.
Jom, and he was
Just
the
looking to
ops,
get something
and
going,
then
but
the other
Sweaty gonna
one,
find that stop.
fucking,
Sail,
I
the
forgot
spike
who it
coming
was. I
through.
think it
I
was
don't know if
Slicks,
Draggy can make it
low-key.
back, but yes, he can.
And he was also
He
the
held
ops.
onto his dodge. He gets hit by the spike hitbox of the fidget spinner. Not able to get it down. He was drifting too far to the right. Aquatic not going to be able to connect his end sig.
Some side six come out there. The only one that does connect is Astro, but it gets immediately interrupted as we see.
Nigga,
a little bit of
I
scrum
gotta
for these
play
KOs.
more.
The
I
other
gotta
side
play
will
Brawl
confirm that
more,
stock
bro.
for
I
Sweaty
was
Meat
so
onto Astro, and
genuinely
they look for this
locked
juggle
in
stake now
today,
onto
bro.
Draggy. Draggy in the 2v1 will get a sidelight, and both the red team members will go to the left side corner as they get pushed into it by Draggy.
I
Draggy
literally
picking up a
dropped
weapon here. Sorry,
600
Sweaty.
like every
Will
game,
pick up a
bro.
weapon. D-Light
I'm
gets hit
so
hard enough to KO.
mad.
That one will,
Bro,
confirming the stock onto Sweaty.
Kyron,
The
bro,
down air comes in
I
as
did
well,
like
and
30 of
Draggy
my
is putting
push-ups,
on
bro.
a
I ain't even
clinic
feel
on
them
this
bitches.
cannon. That's a double KO going over the side of Draggy.
He's being aggressive, and Astrolol is doing an amazing job of covering space behind him. But what an
Yeah, no, I just
interruption
got
with
20.
Sweaty
Oh,
getting
I
in
did
through
too and
and
passed
being
out.
able to take a stock and saving his teammate from taking quite a bit of damage.
Nice pick up there, sidelight into Nair. The juggles continue for the red team here, who have been trying to get a lot of that damage lead off the back.
Should be able to do at least 5,
Sway.
Sway.
A D-sig, a side sig coming out there. D-light into the side air. Going for a GC end sig potentially with Sweaty, but Sweaty getting a little bit too close to comfort. But that D-light side air will confirm the stock. And a 2v1 will now ensue
I
as
am mad
Draggy,
at myself
without a
for
weapon and
just
without a
stop
teammate, looks
doing
to
that
lose this
shit.
game.
Cause now I be doing 25, and I start feeling it, bro. I used to be able to do like 50, and feel me. Then I was like, all right, now I get to feel me lock in. Nah, nigga, after the 25, I'm like, shit.
Nah, bro, when I started gaining weight, I was like, oh, nah, gang. Push-ups was never this hard.
Bro, but I'm not even gaining the weight like that. It's just I haven't been like keeping up with it.
Nah, for me it was that plus the gaining weight. I felt OD heavy.
Yeah, like, I'm gaining a little bit of weight, but I only gained like 10 pounds.
Nah, that's good, bro.
Because at that
A little
damage
bit of
you're getting
weight,
set
nigga.
so far, so you're just going for
Yeah, it's a
something that's
little
very
bit.
active.
like,
potentially.
feel me, my
Yeah, at that
frame
point, just
definitely
about
looks
anything
more
would have
defined,
KO'd,
but
I do appreciate just
it's
like
still,
how
feel me, only 10
close that
pounds.
was at the end. That D-Light neutrally a little bit more damage,
no,
and
no,
it would
okay.
have KO'd. It would have KO'd Aquatic, I think.
Yeah, and we saw that there where Astro, it came down to the wire where if Draggy gets that D-Light nared and it somehow KOs like a different instance and it isolates a 1v1, you're very comfortable there for Draggy. I think
that's what I'm saying.
But Jared, it's just so much damage and it's so hard to win the 2v1s. Even without getting team comboed into a guaranteed KO like we saw at the end there, it's still very difficult to have to beat 2 players, even in 2 1v1s. You'll see here now.
Yeah, niggas is clowning the fuck out of this nigga Astro.
The red team members and Draggy getting sent off, so it gets a reversal recovery there, and the down air comes out, but no connection.
Astro low.
Into the
Oh my gosh.
And there will disarm a GC Ensig on the side of a
yeah, bro, niggas is clowning him so bad.
And the blue team members are struggling right now in this game. They
Nah,
can't
yeah,
find their footing. They can't find a way to get back, get going.
He used to be on. I used to have him added on console. We used to run it a little bit, but not like nothing crazy.
And yet he is already in the orange. Aquatic able to get the D-Light, turns around, throws out the Unlight. Draggy, 2 weapon tosses to the face. Is he gonna go down on his last stock already? Astro low, amazing coverage, going out there, getting the recovery, interrupting the ground pound. Both members of the red team are off stage, but then he overcommits to the ground pound with.
I haven't played Rivals in a few days.
Aquatic Spirits look so good in this game already. I mean, we're seeing.
I've been trying to lock in for bro.
I'm
just mad disappointed at my placement. That's all.
Will come out, but a nice Draggy with a D-Light into Nair, Sweaty without a weapon.
Nigga, I can't stop thinking about it, bro. I never lost to that nigga, bro.
We're all 2 stocks apiece, but Draggy has to hold on to the stock somehow.
Fucking
One hit
Vocal
from this
XD and his fucking teammate, and I never lose to them niggas.
Wait, who?
Fucking what's his Vocal XD, and I forgot who his teammate was, but it's some other nigga that I also been running since fucking console.
Well, I feel like I fought that nigga
Vocal.
He sounds familiar.
Goes through the cell, sending Draggy off stage. Sweaty
He loves mashing on Zerial.
Collapsing onto Astro, getting the D-Light recovery.
That's probably why you know
on
him,
his last
too.
stock.
Oh my
Astro
God.
could be soon to follow, maybe.
And like, I mean, it's just a little bit too much lag. It gets punished quite quickly, but especially versus Axe, where that side air landing.
But yeah, the fucking so first game or nah, first set it was a no-show. Second set we won pretty light work. Third set was fucking Balloon Boy Monty.
That's 3 stocks to 2
Yo,
here, but
did you hit Balloon with the yo, bro? Like,
and now a 2v1 will ensue.
I said, Balloon, you ain't right, bro. I put a sad face. Nah, he just said GG's good look at far. Monty wasn't even being a dickhead for real, bro, but Monty definitely hit me with the, you play Olgrim Ux? Feel me, I locked into Olgrim. He also locked into Olgrim. He said, bet. What you mean?
Going for that D-Light, but doesn't get the conversion. Draggy will get it down there onto Aquatic. The ground pound gets punished by side air.
Oh, they're not dead.
Coming in from Sweaty as well.
Yo, Mel. Yo, Mel. Try mute up, dog.
The Ensig will swing, but not connected. D-Light Sider will find its
a lot.
And it's a 2v1 now, once again for the red team, as a GC Sidelight starts the action for the red team, who look to close out this game with a GC D-Light recovery, and the red team go up 2-0.
There was a good amount of whips, I think. From the blue team this game too. They were struggling to find a lot of the hits. Draggy, I think he's doing a good job of just making sure these stocks are not lasting too long. He's doing a good job of closing. I think Ashrelol, he was struggling a little bit in catching some of the landings from the red team. And there were 2 ground pound attempts that went off stage. One from Draggy, one from Astro. Both of which got punished. One of them ended up resulting in, Astro losing his stock. So I feel like
yo, Tanks, y'all can't push up without Helix.
There's a lot more buttons because they feel like than the past few days.
These
you know
niggas
I mean?
is really
like a good amount of
like
passive
testing this
waiting
nigga Astro. These niggas said
This
he letting gold players get screen time. God damn.
I ain't gonna lie. I 3-stocked Astro
saw a lot of 7 in South America yesterday.
I did too.
And then on the other side of it, Astro swapping over.
I did too, but like shit.
Over to Draggy,
nah, bro, but I was like 1900.
Picking up a bow.
No, I know, bro. It's just. It's funny watching the community talk about it.
Damn.
Yeah, we were thinking that he was going to be fine. We were thinking that he'd make it back onto the stage, but Astro was too busy keeping Sweaty occupied, and Draggy just deleted Aquatic. That is the kind of a lead that blue team is going to hope to have. It felt like they were just barely behind each game.
Nah, yeah, like he ain't that bad. That's what I'm saying. Like they coming crazy.
That was an amazing dodge.
Somehow Draggy holding onto the stock.
Oh my gosh. They just got a free game, bro. They got a free game, honestly.
We close out that stock onto
Aquatic literally
Yeah,
sold
you
the
know,
stock.
I'm kind of voting for this nigga. I kind of dog walk him, but I'm kind of voting for. Oh, damn.
Yes, we do. The cider comes in, so it's now 3 stocks to 4. The blue team now with a lead.
If
and
he
it
could
looks
do
like
it,
on
I
these
could
picks,
do
they
it.
feel
That's
so
what.
much more
That's what.
comfortable.
I'm gonna
Draghi
start
doing
voting
so
for.
much better
If he
here
could do it, I could
on,
do
with
it.
his
Feel
teammate
me?
Astro.
He teaming with.
I am looking at Aquatic and the fact that he is on his last stock
Facts.
and
I
hit the
fuck
yellow
with Draggy.
already.
Feel me? And Draggy on the 7. Feel me? 7 rise up.
Aquatic just playing
Niggas-
forward, waiting for the pass from his teammate.
No.
Tries to come back on with a recovery, and the blue team just focusing on Sweaty while Aquatic was busy on the left side. Huge sale.
Bro, why do
Astro
we
just getting
leave
back
the
onto
door to
stage,
solo tank?
but Aquatic continuing
We just
this
like,
onslaught of
Nice.
attacks.
Bro,
Whips the
I
D-Sig.
don't know
Astro
what
did
we're gonna
not
do.
have that big of a punish.
Draggy tried to slide in there with that N-Sig. That down air will catch Sweaty, but it won't KO. And going over to his teammate, who gets an N-Light there, gets a D-Light into down air onto the Sweaty with that D-Light Nair as well. Not
Karen,
enough to
that's
KO, but it's
why
close.
I
Aquatic
learned
looking for the jungles now.
Magneto and
No
Strange
reversals
right
from the
after
blue team.
Penny,
Draggy gets
bro.
disarmed. Somehow the red team are still in this game as the damage
Well, I'm
goes
not
into
on
their
door.
favor a little bit more. Of course, they're down a stock, but it's even now. And Draggy about to lose the stock. Yes,
Oh, you're not
it
the Thor?
happens, and now you have to worry as Aquatic here. You can't allow your teammate to be 2v1'd, but you still have a chance to win this game. Aquatic having to play perfectly. That recovery barely hits. The
What did
Bulldogs
I
coming in
do
trying to find his
my
end.
thing?
Oh,
Draggy
Draggy, be
wakes
careful.
up, but an N-Sig will come out, and this 2v1 should all but
Yo,
be over.
wait,
And it looks like we're going to game 4.
locked.
Yeah, this
Yo,
should be the game for
This
them.
nigga's saying it, bro. This is spamming bloodlusted Astro lol, ravenous beast hungry.
I never feel
Yo,
like I see
what?
bow cannon combos.
Yo.
Yeah, we didn't see a lot of like 7 extended combos in the South.
What is Cinco doing, bro?
But of course, this is
What are
their
they
secondary
talking
skill
What are they
spot.
doing, bro?
So maybe they're just looking for some hits here. Draggy will force a stack there. Sweaty will get a D-Light into downer. A chase out to avoid the whip punish. The side light punish
Fucking
that
hungry.
N-Light. An N-Light will come out hitting your own teammate. The blue team getting caught by that side sig now, avoiding that side air, and you gotta be careful.
Watch Sweaty win.
Like, if Sweaty just takes out Draggy.
Oh!
Wait,
Oh
wait,
shit!
I was
No,
about to say, I didn't
wait,
start
wait,
that
wait,
shit
wait,
first,
wait,
dude.
wait,
That
wait.
would've been crazy.
Nah.
That would have been fucking.
We get a
That would
bow
have been
and
scary.
light, and it was almost an option for Sweaty.
Bro,
to win
oh
that game, but
God,
still not
oh
over.
God, like
The
as
recovery
I'm
comes in,
saying
Sweaty
it, that would have been
Bro.
crazy.
Most
Come on,
important thing
Sweaty.
has to win this
Shut
game.
him down.
Close out the set, but it's so difficult in
Nah,
the
it's really
2v1.
crazy because he
Oh, but not
can.
gonna be able to catch this landing. The blue team they're missing.
But
one
Willie.
handful of attacks here. They have to close this out now. Sweaty left without a weapon. Not that many resources.
Did I just lag?
He's like 2 more inlights and a Sair.
Draggy just going for the safe non-committal D6.
Okay. Oh my God.
And if you try to punish it, you might get spiked by the
Nah,
bottom
I'm
hitbox.
Oh, he did.
I was about to say because I'm trying to tell you, all it takes is that one hit.
But that got a little scary.
Bro.
Yo, Kyron, what the fuck is good with
Had
your
there not
game?
been an assist from Astro to Draggy, Draggy loses the stock.
We
Kyron?
almost saw Generation. That was really scary. on
What?
stage. I think they were difficulty with tracking the movement, and to his credit, he was
Bro dead, bro.
there were a few missed opportunities on catching him landing, especially when he was
Kyron?
sweat beats him out.
Yo.
All out of options, but
Yo.
good job to the blue team. They got the lead from the beginning because of the aggressive
I'm about to
offstage
say,
play.
them niggas got you up out of there,
They
gang.
were able to hold that lead until the
Bro,
end.
I don't know what just happened.
I'm sure it's never that simple, but I wonder if you're on strength stance there instead of dexterity stance, if you've KO Draggy with that cider. I know like there's obviously so many more reasons that game was lost, but I do wonder if you're on that on the higher strength there, you didn't forfeit a strength and you gain one. I wonder if that cider KOs. That's neither here nor there. Neither here nor there though.
Why dex stance on Telos?
It was picked yesterday in South America. I actually don't know why. I remember there was times where Hammer got certain extensions off of dexterity, but that's not the case in 1v1s anymore. It might be a combination of just some team combos getting available. I'm not too sure, to be honest.
Yeah,
Big-
well, maybe we'll just have to ask them later on, but right now we got this match happening, guys. We're on Miami, don't play this game for Draggy looking for the high, so not going to be able to find it. Aquatic just, not going to get his weapon toss and barely whiffing that side sig. Astrolol whiffing a side sig as well. Guys, we have to slow this down.
Yeah.
Sweaty connecting the D-Light. Astro stuck in disadvantage, not able to pick up a weapon, and his stock is almost gone. The blue team is in disadvantage for so long.
And somehow Astro getting a random
Oof.
side sig, and that will connect and find a punish, but Sweaty gets back on the stage and rebuttals with a 2-piece there. The recovery will KO Draggy off the bottom. Weapon pickup into the down sig on the axe to close out that stock. And the blue team here in a stock deficit. It's not over yet, obviously. This lead has to be converted. Sweaty holding onto the stock to Aquatic. Not taking a lot, and there's a lot of team damage on the blue team right now. The synergies somewhat clashing. I need to see them playing a little bit more synergistic if they want to win this game. The side take will come in. Almost enough to
Draggy!
KO.
He jumped into the ground pound, but he knew that he had
Bro,
weapons
they're
and
getting
knew that he
farmed
had
right
to
now.
have enough knockback. He makes it back on. He picks up the cannon here. Okay, but he's not going to be able to find his connection. He is off stage. I feel like the red team, they're just separating the blue team so often.
Yeah, and that's just kind of the nature of what Sweaty's able to do on this Taros, where every hit just launches you coast to coast. The end light to close out the stock onto Draggy, the side air to close out the stock onto Astro, and we look to 5 stocks to 2 now. The blue team will have to make something happen here. They got to make something shake. The side light into Nair. That's a big start for the red team here in this stock. The recovery will not connect. The side sig will get jumped, and that down sig is a great way to trying to punish your teammate for whiffing that signature, becoming the hitbox, putting yourself in between you and your teammate. Draggy will get a side air there.
Yeah, that is an amazing way to go ahead and get in that space. You were not safe as Spill against Cannon in that position. So Aquatic once again is on his last stock. The win condition for the blue team is to eliminate Aquatic as soon as they can and turn it into another 2v1, because Sweaty, well, it is Talos. He is going to hang on to that stock for a little bit longer.
Sweaty side air onto Draggy, and without a weapon even, Sweaty still continues to put the aggression out. Down air comes out, almost hits both the red team members. Double axe now, the recover hitting his own teammate. You got to be careful though, because if you're playing on these fine margins, big side sig, not enough to KO now, and Aquatic missing that. That's a big whiff, but Draggy does not get a full punish. The side air comes in, it gets whiff, side sig comes in, KOs Draggy and Astro now in a impossible 2v1.
Well, maybe not impossible. Goes for the D-Sig. It's not going to be able to KO, but the D-Light, double D-Light into the area is going to be able to do it. So I guess it was indeed impossible. Good job to Sweaty and Aquatic. They'll be moving on throughout the winner's side of top 32. This is not the end of Astro and Draggy, as they have been knocked down into the elimination side. I feel like Aquatic and Sweaty, they did a good job of separating the blue team. And I think they just found a lot more hits. I mean, I saw a lot of whiffs from the blue team. Sorry, guys, but they got whiff punished quite a few times.
A lot of whiffing and a lot of like hitting their own teammates. I feel like when they were kind of stacked on top of each other, it's very important that you sync your movement with your teammates so that you're both not like jumping together and both not landing together, so that if they go for like the enemy team goes for like a burst option, you don't both get clipped by it. But I saw a lot of that where they were constantly stacked on top of each other, and when one of them wanted to react to the enemies coming in or something like that, they were just ending up hitting each other a lot. They were just constantly in each other's space, and I think you need to be able to create that space between you and your teammate and be a little bit more comfortable. They looked good in spots, but didn't look dominant and comfortable in positions they should be winning.
This also wasn't like a particularly combo-heavy game.
Yeah.
And I think that kind of played into this, which is like there's a couple of missed opportunities for damage. I saw a couple of missed follow-ups. So guys, lock in. I want to see some better performance from you two in the elimination side, but Aquatic and Sweaty, they'll be moving on throughout the winner's side, as just mentioned. So, yeah, I think that's standard for the season.
Yeah, even Dara's dogging on him, bro. Mole.
Aquatic and Sweaty will have to fight.
What's the next match? Oh, hell yeah. Money and Balloon Voices, Wula, and...
Honestly, I feel like everyone's changing their names on me every other week, so I was like... I remember Truck Stop, so yeah, that'll be another... I think should be either Ogrim or Terrace player in their bracket path here. So it should be a good time for sure, as the Axe continues to be a very common pick.
I don't feel
like the Bryn getting picked up on Taros already as we start off the day.
I don't feel like that's
now we have a pretty exciting set coming up ahead of us. This is going to be Balloon Boy and Moni. This is the team. They have only played together officially in a bracket capacity once in 2024 in a community event, and they got second.
I ain't gonna lie.
And Moni, we don't know
Shit
how
got
well
scary.
they're going to do today. They might do exceptionally well. They might not make it into the top 8. I think this is a very interesting combination.
Bro, them niggas ain't even. They ain't even hit us with the comp, bro. Them niggas hit us with the Kaya Ogrim, and shit got bad.
That you see here, but I don't know how often Udea and Wulala have made it into the top 8. So go ahead and check that.
I am heavily rooting for Wulala. I believe they placed a plat fight earlier on.
Put all my points into Money Balloon.
In the 1v1 space, but Wulala is one of my favorite tags to say, so I'm definitely excited for that. It's Udega and Wulala, the hardest tag for me to say, and my favorite one. So if I have any horse in this race, it'll be for the tags, but that might be the only advantage they have going into this one, because Balloon Boy and Money, although they haven't played although they haven't played a lot together in the past, you're looking at the tenure here in terms of just their legend picks. We're seeing the Devil Jin coming out from Balloon Boy, the pick before the VV, and the Amugi coming out from Moni, and they've been looking very, very dangerous and very, very weird. It's unconventional to be playing against something like that. There's not a lot of players that play this comp in particular. I've seen some comps with Amugi, but not a lot of very consistent.
Yay, Balloon Boy!
Looks like Moni might be.
Yeah, that's not necessarily what we. Well, you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't.
He totally just beat the fuck out of me earlier.
But it's never Okay, you know what?
What is it, bro?
Throw that away. I don't know who he is going to play going into this one, so there is no point in analyzing it. So Udea and Wulala, actually, they've placed 9th.
Yeah, I had to. Look, man, it's my player. I had to let him win. You feel me? If I didn't, what kind of an org owner would I be, man? You feel me? That's the only reason why he won, man.
But honestly,
feel me? I had to let him win the tournament, man, to bring Legion, feel me, that honor.
You're in the balloon in bracket?
Can't believe Wulala
He was
made
my
it into
second
top
match.
32, bro.
Well, technically my third, but yeah, he was my
You were
second.
playing with Curse?
Interestingly
Yeah.
enough as well, Udega and Wulala coming into this game.
I don't know
having a
what was
slight
going
upset
on.
over
Curse
Hexo
didn't
and
feel like
Halo.
Curse today, man.
So that's a pretty big win. That's a 3-1 win in upper round of 32 to make it here. So
you
they
guys
actually
been
took
practicing?
Hexo and Halo's spot in this bracket.
Yeah.
This should be Hexo and Halo versus Balloon Boy and Moni, but instead we'll see this here.
Practice all day yesterday. Practice all morning this morning. Are we
Hexo
with
and
like?
Halo are up there right now?
That's not what I would have expected, but you know what?
Yeah, they're
Good job to
playing
Wulala
together
and Udea.
again, which is pretty.
Let's
weird
get
to
it,
me.
chat. Let's get
They
it.
had like hella beef and
And
shit.
it is indeed going to be
Nah, I remember.
Mugi into's no Ogrim to be found, and they already caught him stacked. Look at the combo, look at the damage. Udea and Wulala suffering.
I gotta imagine Balloon Boy's gonna be very good in this team comp just because he's somebody that's so good at passing between teammates. And Money Holla just kind of has to hit one sidelight and then just start throwing out these massive hitboxes, control half the stage. It's easy to lay up when your teammate's taking up half the stage with greatsword attacks. And that might be the strategy here. The downer looks to interrupt that recovery on the side of Udega, who's been playing an unconventional
Yeah, they got a
comp in his
point.
own right
It
as
looks
well.
like on
into that
Greatsword,
side
Moni's
stick,
playing
quick
less
pickup, and a
like
great follow-up from Balloon Boy.
like
That's
less
a
Figgy. He's playing more like to catch strings after on the follow,
Yeah.
like the true strings on the follow up.
Execution. I want to see how that continues to kill you.
It's actually smart.
That was such a good desig just to be able to interrupt Balloon Boy from going in here, but they got to get something going. The red team has caught the blue team stacked way too many times. Udea is already at the end of his second stock here, but that is going to be the side sig to close out Money and Balloon Boy.
The future of Orion is here. That shoulder check, that side stick is going to find a double KO onto the red team, just clearing out a third of the stage, and that's what they're going to be able to do in great success. If we can find Wulala getting all of the signatures out here.
Oh, bye-bye, Wulala.
Or sorry, the jungle state there with the GC sidelight into recovery as Wulala gets a little bit too big for his britches there on that soft platform. The end coming out for Money Holla. The sider will punish Udega getting a little bit too close to the ledge, and the red team now just somehow sees these stocks away, and that's just what happens when you make small mistakes versus a player like Balloon Boy's caliber. You will not get away with it. And Edge charge on the right side. Udega in a 1v1. Balloon Boy goes across the stage to get Money Holla out of dodge. The end line comes out, and Wulala in a bad spot, having the cider very early in that recovery, but Balloon Boy will respect as Money Holla loses that stock.
Balloon Boy not going to be able to get the neutral leg, but amazing follow-up. Moni just going to be setting that up. Nicely done. Going to be patrolling the ground.
Are you still on your phone?
Trying to switch up, but Balloon Boy going to be able to get the ground pound. Is Wulala going to make it back onto the stage?
Oh, whoa. Money, we're throwing. Money, we're throwing.
To make it back onto the stage here. Good down just to reset the situation.
Jump down air from Money Holla as trying to expect a layup from his teammate in Balloon Boy. Then air comes out now, and Udega in this 2v1. Man, this got to be one of the worst 2v1 positions to find yourself in there, because versus a Mugi that's happy to throw out Sigs, Balloon Boy getting all of the follow-ups off of any of the attacks, it's so difficult. And as much as I like to talk about Money Holla, and it's like, okay, it's a little strange that we're seeing this here. We saw Kant, right, in South America that was playing Arcadia, if I'm not mistaken. So we saw some greatsword going into this weekend, but the biggest thing is that Money Holla has an axe to work with. An axe gauntlets, axe bow has been picked so many times, and Balloon Boy's so good at getting it.
Yeah, I think it was Anto on the Arcadia.
Anto, it was Anto, thank you, not Kanto. They both use a 4 for an A. I think that's why I got it mixed up. Anto, shout out to Anto, making a run with Arcadia into top 8 in the 2v2 space. Kind of similar situation where they have a greatsword, which is weird, but then another weapon that is very picked in the 2v2 space.
Oh my gosh, but that D-Sig, that is just so easy to follow up off of, especially for Zariel.
Oh, Balloon.
Off stage, but that is why Balloon Boy goes for Zariel, because he can GC and Sig no matter if you have wasted all of your jumps, if you have no recovery, as long as you got your dodge, you can make it back.
This looks more like a ranked 2v2 game than an actual, like, tourney set.
Like, oh, that should have been mine. That should have been my KO.
Oh, Somehow getting a ramp out onto Wulala. Where are you going, Wulala? Off stage now, and the blue team looking for a big side sig. The side air will send Money Hala in a really bad spot. We jump over it into the weapon toss there. Nice dodge from Udega. The D-Light into side air will get a connection onto Balloon Boy, and that jump the jump ground pound will catch Balloon Boy. Not enough to KO though, and the side air will miss. Money Hala losing that 1v1 respectively, as well as a signature comes out from Udega. Balloon Boy in the 2v1 gets called out by that down sig, and the blue team sees a lead for the first time in this set, as I say that, and Ensa comes out.
But I'm looking at the fact that Wulala is on 2 stocks and it's in the red, and guess what? All of a sudden that has become 1 stock. We are seeing the 1 stock, 3 stock difference, which can be really disastrous. So Wulala, you have to stay alive, you have to play back. Udea is getting both Balloon Boy and Moni with those Qatari combos, but nice way to go ahead and close that one out. Balloon Boy gonna be putting Udea onto stocks here. Moni controlling the stage.
Side air there, the down stick comes out for Money Hala, and that is the stage hazard of stage hazard signatures, covering so much space. Your teammate gets hit, down stick. You got a teammate hitting someone into you, down stick.
So much damage! I cannot believe Imuki's damage output in 2026, and is still so high. Balloon Boy, he is getting in between the blue team, just trying to pick them up a little bit. Udea tries to go for the target switch. I like the idea, but Balloon Boy was 1 step ahead.
And with the Qatars online now, having to break the distance between that, these great swords can put out. That big pickup there, going for the jump cider. Nice dodge through. The down stick comes out from Udega, but it gets avoided immediately. A nair onto Balloon Boy, but the down stick does catch his teammate. Udega tries to throw a weapon to intercept that signature connection, but won't find it there, and the edge guard goes off stage. A GC side light to make it back to the stage there, and that's going to close out that stock, and once again a 2v1 ensues. It's a nice little double KO, and Udega will do what he can, but it looks like we might just see him look to go into the next game.
Is he gonna GG go next? Let's find
the
out.
red team's like, no, we're not done with you yet. We still got a clip to farm here. The sider does not find a KO, but Udega's happy to try it again in game number 3.
Yeah, he does not want to play that one out. He knows when he is finished. So good job to Moni and Balloon Boy. They are lethal. They're finding little combos in the heat of battles so easily. Like sometimes those 2-piece, 3-piece combos. I think Balloon Boy is doing a good job of passing. Moni is doing a really good job of controlling the stage with some of Great Sword's big hits. Specifically, he's using the D-Sig a lot, and he's covering a lot of space with that D-Light. I am loving this team. I did not know what we would be seeing from these two, but I'm liking what I'm seeing so far.
Yeah, that game, Money Hala threw out 10 signatures with an 80% accuracy. So that's 8 signatures connecting, 620 damage being dealt for Money Hala. On the other side of it, Balloon Boy with 321, but Wulala, the outlier here, 226 damage. And big edge guard here. Can he close it out? The downer does not connect. Recovery from Udega to get back on the stage. The N6 to try to catch Money Hala. And we see a bit of an edge guard, but it's nowhere near enough to KO or even set up for one. GC down sig. Big side sig will send Wulala off stage. The down air, the side air into the wall. Money Hala looking to close out that stock, but could not find it there. Another side light comes out. The nair continues that juggle state, and it is chaos on the left side. And Balloon Boy comes out on top, finding the first strike with that down air on the bow.
Moni backing up a little bit. He is looking for the next big hit. Not going to be able to get the end light, but Balloon Boy and Moni, you see they're trying to constantly set up that sandwich. They're constantly getting the blue team just stacked in between the two of them.
Big nair there into the cider. Moni looking for that edge guard with that down air. Won't find it there, but the recovery comes in. And Moni is all over the place right now. Edge guarding, getting those combos on the stage, following up.
The double, is this going to be the stop?
That should
Bro, I'm 38-0 on Moon Knight right now.
I think he's too afraid of the hitbox. He just needed to get
mean.
back on.
Bro,
Your teammate
I just went 38-0 on Moon Knight.
Because you have a spear,
and I didn't get MVP.
Wulala's on top of it. A double pogo hits both the red team members straight downwards. Balloon Boy burned a lot of resources hovering around the N6. Maybe just didn't want to trade that stock away. There's a lot of possibilities.
Chilling. The red team still has a lead. Wulala so accurate. I don't think a single one of those D6s have missed so far. It is a guy on D6. It is so generous.
Nice. The recovery will close out that stock there onto Udega as Wulala gets put in a bad spot. The recovery does get called out by the sider. GC down sig, hitting your own teammate. Wulala makes it back to the stage for it. A bit of an offstage blunder from the red team, but they look to be back in this neutral state a little bit easier. Recovery comes in now, not enough to KO, but it's getting to that point where a couple more hits might lead to those KOs coming in. Jump side air will call out the jump off the wall. Moni on last stock.
Balloon Boy, he wanted to go for the recovery, but he was a little too far off to the side. He didn't quite have the spacing in that position to get that off. Not able to get the neutralite.
Oh man.
Moni landing back down here. Wulala is doing an amazing job.
Whoa.
And then Moni just gonna go ahead and close out that stock.
And running away for dear life is Udega, who's been putting on a clinic and how to hold on to stocks, even on a legend like this Asuri pick. But sometimes it's just not enough as the red team look to surge forward here and isolate a 2v1. The jump nair gets called out by the sider. Now Money
Blue team could actually get a game. I doubt it too, but like, not. Oh yeah, okay.
Into the side sig, nicely done. Balloon Boy going to be looking for the Nensig, does not find it, but I have a feeling that this is just going to be the stock and the game. This is a very difficult comeback to make here.
Did you see that game, Sim?
Has what it takes. Lands with the Syrian, able to get the end line. Moni not in a position to go through the interruption.
The
Tries
ground
to go
pound.
ground pound, but now he's off stage against Soriel. That is not the place that you want to be in.
Looking for that recovery potentially to D-Light instead for
Oh.
Keeps himself in this game. If Money Hala gets hit a couple more times, it could be bad. But the down air and decider, the weapon toss comes out, and the second one to close out this set. Money Hala going deep into the DC breakdance to put an exclamation point on his entrance into this team comp with 3 games and 3 damage leading numbers here. 574 in that game for Money Hala.
Bro, I got like 10 kills. Bro, I got like 10 kills in this, bro.
Yeah, I think what's working out so well for them.
The moon haunts you.
Just like a few attacks.
Yeah.
In the beginning, like we saw, like how effective.
They're
constantly trying to get their opponents in between the two of them because they have so many hits that can like launch you from side to side. Balloon Boy, he's really good at just finding that one signature to go ahead and get the pickup. Moni is initiating a lot with those D6, and it's really paying off for them. So I'm liking what I'm seeing from this team so far. But the question is this team, are they synergistic enough to make it all the way into the top 4 today?
It's going to be interesting. I think that the thing that really helps this team is not only is Amugi and Greatsword really good in the signatures and just becoming like a problem in the neutral, being able to cover a lot of space, but they look, I mean, Balloon Boy is just so good at 2s in general, teaming with Hideaway in the past, who plays a lot of Ulgrim, knows how to capitalize on every single axe string. So while you're worrying about getting hit by Greatsword and signatures and all of these massive signatures on the
winners quarterfinals.
Picks up an axe, hits you with an end light, and Balloon Boy comes in from downtown and KOs you immediately. Like the ability for them to do the crazy stuff, the kind of quirky stuff that Amugi brings, but also lean on the axe and the gauntlet combination means that this team is a lot more legitimate than a lot of people I think thought of. They're obviously one of the highest seeds in the bracket, but I think they definitely could do it today. It's just going to be very hard, and they'll have to play even better than that if they want to take out the world champs.
Yeah, I'm excited to see them continue on throughout the bracket, but everybody, PJ and I are going to go on a little break. We'll be back in just a few more minutes with some more Brawlhalla action coming your way. So see you soon.
What I brought you.
Bro, Shade and Hybrid have actually been moving from what I've seen.
At Apartments.com, we go above and beyond to make renting easier on every single level. Here we go. Giving renters detailed guides on a neighborhood level, apartment community level, and unit level, allowing you to see the exact unit that you're going to be living in. But
Kyron, stop trying to play Droll Night.
got renting down to the
Trying to have fun. What you mean?
Closer.
Have fun on something else.
I already lorded my fun character.
Apartments.com, the place, to find a
Bro.
place.
Hella and Punisher is not fun.
They are. And Thor.
Thor's fun.
Else is also fun. Bro, he took. Yo, I hate you,
For just $6.99. Every irresistible sub is packed with tons of crispy, crunchy veggies, and you can plus it up with even more fresh flavor with Subway's irresistible signature sauces. And check out all the fresh sliced meats they're packing into every sub, like the footlong BMT with a whopping 54 grams of protein. And now buy any footlong in the app for just $6.99. Great bread, great meats, great sauce, great deal. Use this code in the app to get your $6.99 footlong today. Subway, eat fresh, feel good.
That's it.
What?
You gotta put the lines down,
Push
twice.
the Nissan Armada harder than you'll ever need to. Because everything worth doing.
That gotta be the first thing you put down when you engage.
#1.
Bro, I was
in
trying to figure out the button.
Get rates as low as 3.9% APR financing. Plus, current Nissan owners get up to $4,000 total savings on Armada.
The secret to glowing skin? Mad
I
Hibis
never
Vitamin
paid
C
that
Zero.
off.
Proven to
bro.
brighten, smooth,
You
and
could
even
take it
plump.
back
No fluff,
and like
no harsh
replace it.
additives. Just clean.
Yeah,
Simple,
you
effective,
gotta
and
play
always on
around
low
like
Hibis.
walls and
Hibis,
shit.
do it better.
When I came back from the war, I was
they got a
barely
Punisher
hanging
as well,
on by
though.
a thread. I'm here today because of Tanya's relentless efforts in trying to get me healed. So says,
You
"Marco, I know you
know.
got a plan to take your life today, but if you give me just 5 more minutes to love you,
You make me feel like the band. You made me get the tickets. You made me talk to the agent because you didn't want to ask which line it was. We're staying in my house. And then you're like, I don't want to go. I have anxiety. Like, I feel like the fucking manager because the egg. Like,
Appreciate it.
That was Alex Silver, the most popping fitness influences this space right now. He's definitely probably making ultimately his career. His white brother and shows.
Welcome back, everybody, to Winter Championships 2v2s. It's Sunday, which means it's time for North America. We just watched 2 great sets between one of the prospects to win it all as we go into our next one. And speaking of prospects to win it all, we got Hideaway and
Yo,
Zen
that's
versus Shane and
Spider-Man
Hybrid
getting
Car. How you
active.
feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. I am excited to see Hideaway and these are, of course, BCX champions, the world champions, and they were looking like, you know, the best team. Well, maybe not the best team ever. I don't know if I could go that far, but they were looking like maybe the best team in the world, at least in the last couple of years. So
We got a whole
I
ass
don't
mirror
think there's a
match.
team in NA at the moment that is capable of beating them, at least in bracket today. Shade and Hybrid, if they're able to make this one happen, it's going to be a tremendous win. You know, it's going to be a tough matchup for them.
Yeah, so looking at Shade and Hybrid, they did beat Bunny and Wubs to get here in the bracket. So that's technically an upset. It's a 9 seed beating out the 8th seed, so they're now on track to get into that top 8, according to the seeding alone. However, I know it's faux pas to speak about this in baseball, but I'll say it here in Brawlhalla. Zen and Hideaway are on a no-hitter, have not lost a single game of the tournament thus far. Of course, playing teams that aren't as quite at their caliber, but they did beat Raven and Creed getting here. So a 3-0 in the favor of Zen and Hideaway to make it here. They're on a no-hitter. They're looking perfect, and they're looking to maintain championship form. These are your BCX 2025 world champions.
Yeah, what is that clan? You are bad. That's crazy. Yeah, we'll have to see what Hybrid and Shade are going to be able to do together. We're seeing a bunch of Sandu 2's picks, of course.
Can deal with
and a Kaya.
Nigga, Kyron's actually playing rivals, bro.
Went to game number 1 here with yeah, this
Yes,
is going to
we
be a
actually
similar team
play
comp. Of
rivals.
course, Zario will be the
Bro, I
difference
just went
instead of
38 in
Kaya
a
here.
row.
We'll see Hideaway start off with the Rocket Lance. This is one of my favorite Rocket Lance players in the 2v2 space, and they already start off by
Stay
trying
on
to
God,
end Seeing
bro.
Shade stock right there. A nice
Great
interception
job.
there from the red team to break up that team combo, but no matter what hit comes
Let me
in,
see.
they can
Yes,
always
bro, that's
find a way
what
to get a
happens
team
when you're
combo.
not
You
a
almost
chess player.
just bound to get hit by more than one move. A Cider comes in from Hideaway.
You said like I'm a bad jet
They're
player.
on it.
That usually, that was
Nigga,
so
you're level
good.
6.
Any
You are
chess
bad.
player is a bad jet.
Already gonna be
I
cleaned
was
up
level
with stock
6
five.
keeping my
Probably gonna be
teammates
soon to
alive
follow.
though, was I not?
Zen playing it as safely as possible. Gets the sale. Shade's
Ty,
still gonna be the
Ty
number
can
one, but
vouch
he's
for me. I
getting
kept
the
that nigga
Enlight, and that
alive
is
in the
totally
most
fine to
crazy
hit your teammate
situations.
because
You
you
too,
have the
Ux.
lead.
Ty's not
Zen
going to
not
vouch
able to
for you, and
follow,
I'm not going to
but
vouch for you
again,
because you play
Hideaway
Jet,
and Zen,
nigga.
every single hit becomes
Off
Oh,
that
hits,
fucking
become
character.
Nah.
That
combos
character
feel
is
so
for
unpunished.
bitch ass niggas who don't know how to play a hero
into
shooter.
Cider Hybrid jumping over that down air attempt from
Nigga,
Hideaway. That hits into the
I
stage,
can
turn
play
around,
a
NSYNC
pro
coming out from the
shooter.
side of Zen,
So
and
stop
Shade
playing
will try to
Jeff.
capitalize on it all, but a nice
Yeah, I ain't
save
gonna
there
lie,
from
bro. It's
Hideaway,
like
and
riding bike.
somehow
It's like riding
you
a
lose
bike
the
for
stock if
training
you're
wheels.
seeing Shade there, and the blue team continue forward, looking to go on a 6 stock
Bruh.
right now, avoiding that ground pound, getting the pogo,
can
and
play
getting back to the 6 Zen,
Wolverine.
and Hideaway
I
make it
can
back
play-
together
Look,
once
bro,
again,
I don't
as
make
they're
the
still
rules,
up
bro.
6 stock. Zen is getting away with murder.
Said I was
off
the
the
rule?
screen.
Like,
The side
a
tick
nigga
comes
can't
in.
play
It's
Jeff?
not enough to KO. You can't even take a stock yet. It's that hard to do it versus the world
Our
champion.
Moon Knight low-key
Support
goated.
main 10x trolls. You let them know,
Just
bro.
does not KO that poor move, but
Come on, Hybrid.
quickly cleaning up those 2 stocks. But look at
Said,
the damage
that's a rule?
already done. Shade is on his last
Bro,
stock
niggas don't
with
like Jeff.
a good amount of damage on him
Not a
already.
single nigga
Hybrid
like
probably
Jeff
going to be soon
unless
to
you're
follow
a
on his last
fanboy,
stock
bro.
because he is already in the
Facts.
red. Granted, he's on all grip, so he's a high defense. But the issue is, Hybrid
Look,
keeps
bro,
getting knocked
I
away.
was gonna say it the whole
His
time.
focus so
I was
hard
really
onto
stopping
Shade.
myself
There was
from
an
saying
awkward
it,
angle.
though.
It's not exactly what I was expecting when he held that D6. He was hoping to
sorry,
follow up off of
son.
the end
But
light.
that's how it
This-
is, bro.
Gets the pogo.
This
And
man
nice and
threw
floaty,
me
nice and
under the
patient,
bus,
goes
so
off stage
Sen
to
could
make
throw
his
me under the
save.
us instead.
keeping
Look,
himself as
bro.
ambiguous as possible. The red team has been
Look,
split
damn.
up.
It would
Shade
have
has
felt
been knocked
wrong
out
coming
of
from
the
my
game.
mouth.
This looks
So
like
I had to
it's
get a
gonna be
real
Team
nigga who
going
don't
to the
care.
blue team.
It looked like it was good. I think they got Hideaway in a team combo.
So
there,
damn, bro,
and
you
might
just gonna
decide to
do that nigga sim like
Bro,
that?
Jeff is just, bro.
That confirms and gets a KO. Maybe you get a 2v1. Maybe you can even it up. But at this 2v1, it's literally
Bro, if
impossible to win
you
this one.
want
Unless
a
Hybrid,
healer
pulls
that
something
could
crazy out, a nice
actually
sider to
provide
get the
value
there, but
for the
GC Ensig
team,
will be the end
it's
of this
still
game
easy,
as the
bro.
world champions
Play
continue
Rocket,
their
gang.
no-hitter run.
That
They don't look
nigga
to
is
drop the
literally
game,
just
and they don't
that
look to give
simple.
any free stocks as well. As that
And
puts
better.
Solo
It doesn't matter that
In
he's
every
simple.
capacity.
Like I understand, you know, the characters, like almost all the characters. It's just I fuck with Jeff the most because I've been rocking with him since the game first came out type shit.
Well, stop. You should stop that now, nigga, before it's too late, nigga. You level 6, bro.
to be able to pull out
You got a lot of time
combos,
before
like
you
it's
feel
absolutely
me.
nothing in the heat of battle. Let me tell
Look,
you,
bro.
it's not an easy thing to pull off. There's so many ways that you can get interrupted. But
Twin.
Zen and Hideaway, they
What
just
you want me to
keep
do,
on
bro?
doing
Like,
it. So the
I'm
question
Pick
is,
up and go into that practice range and find a new nigga to play, bro.
a 3-0, and maybe that's a little bit too early to say
And
on a
three
I
roll.
don't even
quick
care
play
what
matches.
role it is,
Zen and
bro.
Hideaway on.
Yo, why Moonlight goaded though?
Bro, how you gonna throw our quick play
Best
matches
chances
if we hop on?
is this team playing well
Ain't
today?
nobody
That's kind
got
of like how that's how you know it's a
Niggas
little bit
ain't
difficult.
nobody
You're definitely
dying.
not favored in that sense. It's a big weapon toss there into a double downer. Zen in a bad
Oh, hell yeah.
Talk to him, Hybrid.
Let's go, baby.
Here, so they're happy to prove me wrong. They can definitely make that happen.
Yo,
Sideways into Edler,
Hybrid.
getting more damage on the
Hybrid is
Hideaway
seeing
here,
Shade
as
finna
Hideaway
beat
is
the
only one
world
with a first stock
champion.
Zen running away into the
Why
corner.
Bro,
is
Hybrid's
not up to
fucking
Hybrid
movement is
today?
insane, bro.
Nah, they definitely did have it earlier.
It's not the tag isn't in the titles, but he has it in game.
Yeah, I know he has it in his name. I was saying, like, why didn't they put it up there?
Bro.
We need to make a clear announcement before next tourney about people putting it in their challenger mode. I know we've made like 30, bro, but we need to make another one.
No, LGN is in there. It's just in really dark letters. It's in black.
Yeah,
It's in
nah,
there.
he's spinning. Nah, he's spinning. It is in very
Oh,
dark letters.
yeah, I see it. What the
I ain't
hell?
gonna lie, I definitely could not see that shit.
Yeah, now that you, yeah. I'm having to squint my fucking eyes like, huh?
I'm gonna say,
Uh,
I'm gonna say, it's in there. It's just in black.
Bro, my girl smacked me in the eyeball with a fucking scarf. So, nigga,
Hybrid and Shade are cooking right now.
and I couldn't see that shit. It's
Wait.
like,
Nice!
Wait, I thought this motherfucker was joking. He's dead ass.
I'm dead ass.
No, yeah. Yeah, it's in really small black letters.
Yeah, I see it now.
Bro, literal definition of like
The moon haunts you.
Bro, production always be doing something. Bro, they genuinely need to get a new production team.
Oh,
Bro, how
Shade's
about
chilling
this,
though.
bro? I'll hop into a quick match and I'll play what you call it, Iron Fist.
Nigga,
you just said
who you play?
Nigga said anybody but Jeff.
I'm playing
He can hide and he can run away.
Facts and Black Widow. Don't, bro, you play Black Widow on me, I'm blocked.
Bro, this nigga, so I can't even play with her.
Bro, Widow.
Bro,
Cause she's bad.
Shade, you need to hide, bro. Shade!
See another recovery come in
She
here.
is
Zen is looking to find
genuinely
this
the
KO.
worst.
That side
She
will
can't
set
even
Hybrid very
one-shot
far
a
away, but
squishy
again,
like
Hybrid still
a
has two
nigga with a
stocks.
bow and arrow
Like,
can.
will find a KO now. The 2v1 continues here.
Bro, she's
Shade,
genuinely the
come
worst
on.
character in the game.
Oh, good shit, Hybrid.
Nigga, you give Hawkeye a team
Bro.
up, bro, he got her fucking alt and his kid.
Hybrid just ended up taking it.
Every
He went
30
absolutely
seconds.
nowhere, so this game is now just about even, and Shade is the one.
No, Hybrid! What are we doing? Come on, lock in, Hybrid.
Hey, what does that shit do? What Moonlight places on the floor?
when
Bro.
you shoot it, it hits everything in the area.
2-0 lead, but
Shit.
not like this. This is not how they wanted it. This is, well, maybe they wanted it this way too. They're happy to take the game, but
See?
my disappointment is immeasurable.
That's really
All right,
rough.
niggas is
And
dick
then-
riding
and once
hybrid.
again, you know, there's
I
double
ain't
sandwich,
gonna
there's
seen
double
the average
Valhalla, and
hybrid cell
sometimes
check?
that's just
Yeah,
the
that's what I'm
mentality
saying.
you
That
bring,
that is
where
dick
you're able to
ride.
just hold on to the stock, and sometimes mistakes happen, but mistakes can seldom happen if you want to beat the world champions here in Hideaway and Zen, and they'll.
Niggas said
Obviously,
average
they
hybrid
wanted
cell.
to take a win there, but obviously
Nah, that's crazy.
being gifted that
No.
very
They
unfortunate.
surrendered.
But I think you need to take that and say, you know what? Sometimes things happen.
So our
We
healers
can
are
win this
disconnected.
set still. We
GGs.
almost won that game.
No,
We
word.
basically
I
gifted the
said
game
it's
to
too
them.
late
Let's
now.
just
It's
not
too
make
late
that
now.
simple
Fuck.
mistake again, and we can win this game. That's the mentality you have to have.
I would
moving
if my
into this game. You
username
cannot
wasn't.
think about it
We're
too
about to
much.
have a crazy
Ninja
upset.
number
Let's
one
get it. Come on.
fan.
Facts.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
Golden,
now
you
a
can't say
2-0
that.
lead. Hybrid and
Ty said
Shade,
wipe
they
your
did
lip.
something very important last game, though, which is they split up the blue team.
Yeah.
When you split up
Are
a
y'all
team
playing
like
ranked
this,
right now?
and you make them fight individual 1v1s, they're not able to get so much of what they're good at. They're good at interruptions. They're good at getting these huge, consistent.
Yo, where's my hit?
battles.
All right, you know what?
So
I'm about to
all
get
that
tight.
goes away. Can you
I'm about to
consistently
get
cheese
pissed.
out stocks off stage like they did in the beginning? I don't know. But we'll just have to go ahead and
This is what happens
find
when I
out.
don't play
The blue team
Depth
looking
of Shard.
amazing right now. Hideaway just dodging his own teammates' attack. Looking to get something going. The NSIG is going to be able to get the first KO. That's the end lane into the downer. Shade is off stage. Hideaway just going to be playing safe, not taking any chances.
Yeah, and as you're in a deficit here, and
You're
I mean,
so
it's not
goated,
like a
Pirate.
very, very
Yo,
big
holy
deficit. You
holy,
can obviously still find
holy
KOs. That's going to
holy.
be a nice pickup there into the ground pound. Obviously would have loved to send that off stage, but Zen sends Sing Shade away with no weapon, and that set your weapon spawn does not get punished on that pickup, but the weapon toss will send Shade downwards again here, and more of the blue team just looking to close out this stock now, but Hideaway at risk of losing
I just
there,
caught
the
a
deep
five
sider from
stack
Hybrid will
right
catch,
here.
and another one off the sideline, and that's going to be a
Yo, I
slight
just
stock
overly
advantage here, but
carried
Hybrid
this
on his
team,
second
bro.
with about 100 damage on him could be scary.
Like now they've gone ahead and closed out the
Overly
stock on
carried
Shade, and all
this
of a sudden we can see the damage differential.
Holy shit, we
What
got
is
3
Hideaway,
healers,
Niggas-
3
niggas
DPS.
all had
just like that,
6
we'll be able to
deaths.
focus onto Shade a little bit longer, but Shade going out through the ground pound doesn't actually connect it. Hideaway going through the end light ends up clashing the D light into the cell comes through. Shade is doing some
fucking
amazing work.
nah.
He's able to get the pickup.
Yo, there's 3 healers needed.
They're a nice pickup from
Sometimes.
Hybrid. I love that heads up play to be able to get a little bit more damage out. Unfortunately, taking a little bit too high to the sky as that KO Wolf come in off the top of the blue team. The arrow
one
come out
tank,
into a
2
recovery.
DPS,
Shade trying to
3
chase high
healers.
and punish, then getting damage on his teammate, but just cannot find anything to stick. That bow recovery will connect, but you need Hybrids to find that KO, and it doesn't connect. And the blue team now still once again hold a stock lead. It's a slight one at that, as Hideaway and Zen are both at risk of losing their stocks here, but Hybrid on his last stock has to play so patiently, can't make the risk to get those KOs.
Yeah, Hybrid is jumping. He is trying to play as safe as possible, but Hideaway actually now going to be knocked down
I'd be
to
so sick.
his last stock here. Zen going to be able to get the D-Sig. Zen goes out there, but Hybrid with the offstage reversal gets the neutral as well. He's going to be able to get another save.
Alright,
I
let
don't
me
think
just
Zen
sniff your
touched,
butt already,
but
bro.
unfortunately he just
No,
barely
bro, it's
misses the
off-limit.
nail. That could have been a pivotal stock for the red team.
It's just high class,
If
but
you can take that
Yo,
stock and isolate it
like
2v1
what
on the
is
Hideaway,
this?
there's chances here.
How
I
is
don't wanna
this
see the
not
game flow
killing?
for the
Mate,
red
come
team
on.
yet, but it's looking harder and harder. End light into nothing, that will
Nah,
just KO. No,
bro.
Cider
Oh,
into
no,
the ground pound,
Shade.
so aggressive from seeing Shade
It's 'cause
and
we don't
get
got a
punished dearly
tank.
as he
I'm
takes
saying
4
that
hits from the
now.
blue team. A weapon toss will catch
Either
Zen.
we have
going
one,
low
he's
on
just
the
not
recovery.
doing
Zen still
anything, or
holding onto
what?
his second stock. Sidelight into end light does not connect. Hideaway holding that soft platform with no danger to
Nice,
his
they
own
got the
life there.
KO on
The
Zen.
stock will be taken finally for the red team as they are all on last stock, but
Bro.
Hideaway has been so hard to hit, and they look to hold just such a big lead. End light into ground pound. Ground pound won't KO, but they just look so solid here.
Yeah, they do. I don't know how the red team is going to have to do this. They have to play.
Oh
at this
my
point.
God.
Recovery Shade is not able to get the KO yet, but the next
No.
will do it, but the neutral is enough to take out Hybrid's last stock. Zen and Hideaway, I think this game is going to go to them.
Yeah, unless Shade gets like a signature that like the fastest signature and KOs, there's a chance, but not here in this set, not in the world
Yo,
we live in
fuck
currently.
you,
As
Thor.
That's going to be a 3-0, and the world champions continue their no-hitter run.
Yeah, you know what, I will
Yo.
say they did keep it
Thor
quite
with the
close,
tanks.
seen this?
for those last 2 games, especially in game 2. In fact, I think there were 2 friendly fire stocks taken in game 2, if I'm not mistaken.
Damn.
Yeah, I remember.
It's
well,
either
obviously
our
the very
tank
tragic
ain't
one at
doing
the end,
shit
and
or
then
I'm
it
not
might
doing
have
shit.
been
It's
one.
either or.
As well, but this could have been such a different set had they taken. game
Motherfuckers
2, but
calling
just like that,
hybrid ass
you
like they're
brought
not
up
going up
the
against
blue team. Zen and
Hideaway
Hideaway's
and Zen.
perfect run so far, and it looks like that perfect run is
No, word.
continuing. They have yet to drop a single game. Is there a team in the running right now that can even take a single game off of them? They're looking so good, but they're not not looking unbeatable, as established by how close game
So,
2 was
Kyrie, your
and
game
how close game
confusing
3
me.
was.
Yeah, and I think, you know, there's always something to be said about like a 3-0 but close. But on the other, there's another like common sports thing where it's like they find a way to win, and that's really what matters as well. Where even though one side might say you
like I got
lost,
3 healers and no heals, like
say,
what is that?
We won. We barely won. We did win in the end.
game you're about to
Finding a
lose.
way to win is very
Dog,
important.
I
especially
have
if you're
no
coming in
heals, bro.
As the person and the team.
I'm blocking more damage than our tank.
Everyone is thinking we are going to, if we want
Bro,
to
somebody just commented Pavelski could take a game. Talking about Zen and Hideaway.
And close out games like that in the clutch, hold on to the stocks. I mean, if you go
Bro, I
into
just
that last
accidentally
game, you watch the way
head tapped and they
Hideaway
went
played,
off.
immediately gets put on last stock. Zen starts throwing up a lot of diversion, just keeping Hideaway happy. Hideaway doesn't get targeted for 45 seconds. He's just able to be on that soft platform on the right side and jump around and do nothing. Things like that, those strategies where it's so hard
Nice
to pick
one.
who to even hit, that's a very,
That's fair
very
game.
scary team for sure. They should win the tournament for sure from this position, but we'll have to see.
That's right, but my friends, enough about them. Enough
Yo,
about that.
did I
Last
just
set,
get
we have
ru-
a new one
Yo,
coming
Gooey
up.
is playing
It is
early.
going to be Guichibu and Raid up against Rise.
Yo, I just
and
got dove by an
Soul.
Atom.
This is really interesting. I'm going to tell you why this is interesting. Rise and Soul, as you can see, they have those 2 silver medals.
Yo,
in
this
their
store
teams.
will
This is
not
a
die.
consistently high placing
Yeah,
North
that's his thing.
American team. They already do. They have competed so much.
Bro, I was in Gooey's stream a couple weeks ago and I asked if he was going to be teaming with Ray. He said, "Nah, I got a couple options."
Hexo. And that was a team composition that was reliant on getting bizarre stocks. We're talking about some crazy high
Holy
odds.
shit.
Couple
that
options.
take you stock at
Smoked
basically
them,
any amount
bruh.
of damage that you would like. And Guichibu's Kataris can be so
Bro, my
devastating
team is
because
getting.
he can
My
take you
team is
for a
getting
ride.
like.
Guichibu and Raid, this is not a team that, you know,
Yeah,
I
they
know
just
much
got
about. I
fucked
don't
all
know
types of
how
ways.
often they have actually practiced with one another, but this can go, you know, very, very much so in their favor if they're able to get some of
I'm
those
better off
crazy
playing
early
Jeff than
stocks.
Land Shark, bro.
So I heard from
No,
a
you're not.
source, it was Sparky. I'm just gonna say it. I know.
I don't
it's
think
scary,
there's
with
any
me
point where anybody
calling
is
out
better
sources
off
this
playing
weekend.
Jeff.
But I heard that Raid and Guichi were talking a lot about like, okay, well we haven't played a lot together, so we need to find some synergy. And then Sparky checked back in, and Guichi was like, yeah, we haven't really played much to be honest. We just kind of played ranked
Jeff best
ranked
healer.
2s. We didn't find any big combos. We didn't like lab anything. We just kind of went on the ladder and tried to make it
Kyron,
happen.
what are you shooting at?
I can see, like, in my head, I see, like, a Guichibu Ensig and then Raid charging up, like, a Lance recovery and then, like, getting a KO off the top or, like, an Axe recovery and then hitting, like, the upper hitbox and